I'm going to try my hardest to not
Want to do a party in the county jail?
I'm gonna try
I
my
wasn't
hardest.
invited, though. I wasn't invited, unfortunately.
I wasn't invited either.
You know what? That's the way it goes sometimes.
Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly live stream where we get to hang out with you, read your comments in the live chat. If you're on
we do this
time
weekly
at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
What are we thinking?
Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We've done this for 4 years now. What did we commit when we met?
No, more than 4 years.
We've known each other for 5.
And we started doing it December of 18.
No, because you had your freedom July 4th from
right, but
job.
we started doing lives December of 18.
Oh, I thought we committed to doing this for 5 years, and then we said we out.
It's been 5 years. It's been longer for you.
Oh, man.
New year. New plan.
I need CPR, George. Oh, I'm about to have a heart attack.
I should probably take CPR classes.
Probably. That would help.
Yeah.
We've been doing live streams for 5 years now.
Thank you, James. Thank you, James. 4 times. Augustine. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy almost New Year.
In some places around the world, it actually is the new year already.
It is, depending on where you are in the world. I know in the UK, I believe it's like 1 a.m. in the morning, so it would be the new year. Steve
That's
Pierce,
true.
thank you.
That's true. It would be the new year already.
Yeah.
Deanna is
Let us
pacing.
know in the chat what you'll be doing for New Year's Eve tonight.
I know what I'll be doing.
You're looking at it. This is what's going down for New Year's Eve.
Wait, we ain't sleeping. We're going to sit here till midnight.
We're going to watch the ball drop from home.
No, we have never watched the ball drop at all, so...
We did once.
I have a feeling the ball is about to drop.
Once.
The ball is about to drop. We did watch the ball drop.
Deanna just made a volleyball drop.
Yeah, there is a volleyball.
That was exciting.
Wow. Well, I guess we can call it a year. Wrap it up. What a year in the creek.
New year, new way to be fun employed.
Wait. There's a new way to be fun employed?
Yeah.
We changing up the business plan now?
You said 5 years, so now we got to find a new way to become fun employed.
I got it. Let's sell the 6,000 emails as a fundraiser to help buy toys next year for all the kids in Levy County.
A lot of you have been dying to see those 6,000 emails.
This year, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have an opportunity to actually purchase them, which cost me roughly $5,000. You're gonna have an opportunity to purchase them to help fund buying more toys for the kids in Levy County for Christmas in the Creek next year.
Yeah.
2024. We're planning already.
Already.
As a matter of fact, we were just looking at them. You may not know this, but Don's wife, Rose, we didn't know this. Back in 2007, as she was the clerk, you know, Mary's
Thank
position.
You, Dawn.
But this was Rosemary. She was working a little side hustle from the town office as well.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, we're going to show you those emails.
Only in Otter Creek.
No, I'm thinking tomorrow we show some of those emails.
I mean,
from
Mary
Don's wife.
Mary was printing off all these French toast casserole recipes.
Oh, yes, French
Does it
toast
shock
casserole
you that
on
Don's
a
wife was
stick.
doing stuff, milking the clock outside of what her duties were?
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either.
No, it doesn't. I can say it doesn't surprise me. Do you think Don actually went to town hall during normal business hours when his wife was the...
that could be a question I can ask him.
We do have a show here tonight, right?
Thanks, Christine. Yes.
Okay.
They're waiting for the new song.
There's a new song?
New song.
You didn't tell me.
I can tell that it's new strong because you're playing different notes.
I always played the exact same thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you want me to play you tonight?
Surprise us. Surprise us all.
That's not what you told me early. I asked her, like, what do you want me to play tonight? She goes, row, row, row your boat. It's Otter Creek. I'm like, okay.
I don't even know where that came from.
Hold a second. Let me see if I can even think of it. Row, row, row your boat because it's Otter Creek. All right, let me see what I got, okay?
All right. Jeremy's really good at this.
I don't know.
He's good at winging it.
I've never played this before. You know what I'm thinking? Instead of row, it's whoa.
Whoa.
Like, whoa! Like, whoa, whoa, what a year in Otter Creek it's been. Merry, a new year. You see, you know where I'm going. New Year's
a new year would be scary.
Not for us, for them.
That's 365 days.
How's that? Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. I think I got it now. Whoa, what a year in Otter Creek it's been. Merry, a new year scary.
Thanks, Nicola.
Not for us, for them.
Happy New Year, Gina.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I said,
good
whoa,
so far.
what a year with lawsuits all around. Russ, the sus, you disgust us, stealing from the town. Is that what you were expecting?
Not at all.
I'm trying to do my best.
I mean, I did say surprise me, so
all right,
I am
surprise.
surprised.
Well, whoa, what a year with turtles across the street. Run, they got a gun! And tainted turtle meat.
Thanks, Michelle.
I said, whoa, what a year. Will next year be the same? Yeah, it will, if they still play these methed up games.
So messed up.
All right, you ready?
So messed up.
That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Try it with me, ready? Ready?
Okay.
I said, whoa, what a year. Are you singing or not?
All I know is whoa.
Okay, here we go again. Ready?
Okay.
Everybody at home with me too. Ready? Whoa, what a year in Otter Creek it's been. Merry, a new year is scary. Not for us, for them. Whoa, what a year with lawsuits all around. Russ, the sus, you disgust us.
Creeping on us.
Stealing from the town. Whoa, what a year with turtles across the street. Run, they got a gun.
Thanks,
and tainted turtle meat.
So tainted.
Whoa, what a year. Will next year be the same? Yeah, it will. If they still play these methed up games.
Thank you, Wyatt. Woo! Give it up for Jeremy.
That's what you wanted. Row your boat. Everybody knows
They're
you get
loving
what you
it.
want.
They're loving it.
Everybody knows you get what you want. So
You'll have to make the next song. Will have to have the lyrics "Wah Wah Wee Wah" in it.
oh my goodness, I have to write a line for Wow Wow Wee Wow now?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Well, not now. I'm not asking for it now. I'm just saying in the future.
Okay. For in the future.
You have all next year to figure that out.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Next year. Well,
So a lot of people in the chat are saying they love it. Happy New Year. And then today's date is 123 123.
whoa! Wow, that's repetitive.
123 123.
That's repetitive.
Thank you, Renelle.
Well,
Wow,
20
what
2023
of a year.
You know, I got some numbers I want to throw at you, and this ain't Mary math. This is real math.
Okay, hit me.
Frankie just
Thank
sent
you,
1999.
Frankie.
Love the song. All right, so here's some real math from 2023, George. This is our last night in 2023. We wake up tomorrow with a brand new slate, brand new year. Which
123 123.
frankly, we wake up every single day with a brand new slate.
Yes.
And we can create every moment as a brand new start and a brand new slate.
It's all about the hustle, rewind,
Yep.
and then we grind.
That's what we do.
Yes.
Pound it. I like that last
Every
part.
day.
All
That's
right.
all part of being fun employed.
All right. So in 2023, as of the last time I checked, you're not going to believe this.
Okay.
We had 72.5 million. 72.5 million views in 2023.
Thank you, Gene.
75.2 million views in 2023.
That's a
Now,
big number.
lifetime on YouTube, this is crazy, okay? We've had more than 250 million views. We've had 297,758,621
Wowzers.
views.
That's crazy.
And it's gone up since I checked last, so there's no doubt about that. You want to know crazy? There was this past year in 2023.
Thank you, David.
There were 295,100 comments left on videos.
Wow. That's a lot of comments.
That's 250,000 comments. Now, people sit there and they're like, why won't they respond to me? Why won't they reply? It's not humanly possible. There were over 250,000 comments.
Neil. Yeah. At one point in time when our channel was smaller, we used to love responding to all of the comments.
And we would. And we were at a point where we could.
It, and we would heart it.
Now,
we would even have date nights of reading it.
That's all we did was read and laugh.
Responding.
Yeah.
And it was feasible back then
when we could actually do it. Now the crazy part is George and I still read.
Thank you, Jen Hale.
We cannot humanly possibly respond, even heart, even like every comment. We still read every comment. Now, to be at this point in our YouTube journey, this is the crazy part. Like, this is mind-boggling. We are not in the top 1%. We are in the top half of a 1% of the largest channels on the YouTube platform. And that's in YouTube's sphere of influence. That's huge. And even though we are not the hugest or the biggest, we're definitely not the smallest. And the fact that we actually still read everything, we cannot humanly and possibly respond to everything.
Wish we could, but we can't.
We read everything. Now, you want the mind-boggling thing? This is the crazy part. You know, neither of us even comprehend why anybody would ever watch our life, right? Right? Like, why would people even want to watch this?
Because to me, we're just ordinary people.
Well, even your friend called you last week, wasn't it? And she was like, oh my goodness, I was on the live stream. These people are crazy. They love you. I'd be so scared somebody's going to kidnap you, going to stalk you. And I'm sitting there thinking, you're concerned now about stalking? Now?
Thank you, Douglas. Welcome.
And then George goes to me and she goes, well, she's saying that because she just knows me as George.
Yeah, she just knows. We've known each other since high school. We're just
her best friend.
Just ordinary people.
And we both realize that we are just ordinary people with all of our flaws.
Thank you, Cherie.
Whoa,
thanks, Karen. Oh, wow. Karen just gifted 20 What the Hale's membership.
So here's what's going to blow your mind. The amount of hours watched of our videos, it just boggles my mind. Are you ready for it?
Yes. And now keep in mind, are we close to 2,000 videos so far on our channel?
I know we posted 320 videos last year in 2023. Well, this year in 2023, I don't know what our total amount of videos is. And by the way, that's a huge thing, to continue to come up with fresh ideas, new content, which honestly, what George and I just do, we just film whatever's happening in our lives every day.
To the point where we just vlog our lives.
We're just vlogging our lives. What are we doing today? Well, we're doing this. George had to call the cops today. John Crook broke the civil protection order. So there's another one for you, which will be coming out soon. But here's the crazy part. All right, this is just from last year. Okay. This past 2023, okay?
Oh boy, this is going to be a big number.
This is hours watched. 20,072,339.8 hours watched. Okay. Now, there's 8,760 hours in any given year. If you were just born and you started
nearly 2K in videos.
Thank you. So we're there. So if you were just born and you just started watching everything that we've put out on YouTube so far, this is just videos. I don't think this counts live streams, but this is just videos. You would have to, without any bathroom breaks, no popcorn breaks, no nothing. And I know you people love getting your popcorn watching Otter Creek Town Hall meetings.
So would this be straight binge watching with no breaks?
This is the binge. One person, like we get people that say, "Oh, I'm going back all to your original stuff, and I'm binge watching." Okay, so there were over 20 million hours watched in 2023. One person, from the moment of birth, it would take them to watch everything that was watched in 2023. It would take them 2,291.36 years to watch everything that was watched in 2023. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
Bean says, my phone goes to the bathroom with me.
Well, pretty much everybody's
you can
does
make
anymore.
that happen, yeah.
Just don't drop it. Just don't drop it in the toilet.
Noah. Yeah.
Can you believe that? It would take one person for all the hours watched, 2,291.36 years to watch all the hours that was watched.
That's an insane amount of hours.
Now, the funny part is, this wasn't even our best year on YouTube. This was not our best year on YouTube. And even though we had a lot of fun, actually YouTube for us, boy, January, actually for the business as a whole, if I were to talk about, boy, we hit some hard times. January, February, and March, we had more bills than we had income coming in for the businesses as a whole. And I had to take surpluses and I had to take money from other investments to actually keep the business afloat. And so beginning of 2023, I was like, this is not going to be a good year. And thankfully, at the end of the year, even though there are those that are watching like,
Jeanette.
Oh, Jeremy's CPA called, and that was real. My CPA called and said, you are not spending any more money on Christmas in the Creek. He cut me off completely. And there's a reason for that. I just talked about the slump.
Before he called.
Yeah. So the good news is we are ending the year.
Thank you.
We're ending the year breaking even, so that's a bonus. We're not in the hole, so that's always good.
That's good that we're not in the negative.
So that's always good. And you never want to rob from one business to pay the bills of another business. But the beginning of 2023 was actually really rocky for us, really rocky.
But we also enjoyed the time that we took.
Well, let's talk about that too, because 2023 has some incredible highlights. Mm-hmm. Do you remember going to Hollywood?
So what I did was I booked a one-way ticket to Vegas, not knowing where we were going to go next, what we were going to do. We were just going to wing it. And so one of Jeremy's things to do on his bucket list was to see the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
So that's why I booked it to Vegas, because Vegas was one of the closest airports where you can land and then travel to the west rim of the Grand Canyon. And so that's how we ended up there, and we got to see it. We took a double-decker charter bus with a big group of people.
We need so much more time. Like, don't go with the charter bus with a group of people because they don't give you enough time. You need days and days out there.
There really isn't enough time. So if we were to do it all over again, we probably would have rented a vehicle, booked lodging there, but things get filled up quickly there. So that's why I did Vegas, because I knew that there would be plenty of rooms there.
And from there, we went to Hollywood, and we got to see your star on the walk. No, there was no George star yet.
On New Year's Day, we were with Aunt Camellia George.
Yes, we were.
We made it to Los Angeles.
Yes, we went to go see Aunt Camellia George, which was a ton of fun. And then George goes to me. She goes, "Hey, you want to go to Hawaii?" And I was like, isn't there a volcano that's erupting that hasn't erupted in forever? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I would love to see a volcano. Like, we
were actually supposed to travel North California to see the redwoods. Forest.
We were going to go to the redwoods. We went
to
Hawaii.
Find out that it was freezing up there at that time of year. And that's how we ended up in Hawaii, because we wanted warmer weather. We came this close to going to New Zealand as well.
And so we ended up in Hawaii, which was one of the most incredible experiences. We live streamed. So first
Dawn's
of all,
in the chat.
We met Dawn and her family. Yeah. Okay, so that was an incredible experience.
We didn't get to meet Kelly, though. We met her and her son.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so that was an incredible experience. And then
she made us these really cool Lays made out of candy.
And candy.
They did not last at all. We ate them so quickly.
2024, the year with no candy. Yeah. Okay, so then we go up to the volcano, and we go live with everybody on our channel, and we share what I feel like was one of these magical moments of God's creation, and something I've never seen before. And most of us have probably never, ever seen before. Now, Dawn gets to see it because she lives in it, but most of us don't live in that aspect of nature like that. And that was a huge highlight for me, seeing an active volcano and then sharing it with our entire YouTube family. Like, that was just, I could have stayed there all night. George was freezing.
Well, if you don't know, when the closer you get to a volcano, the colder it is because of
elevation.
Your elevation, you're up higher.
And if it's getting hot next to the volcano, you're too close.
Way too close.
You're way too close.
But they don't allow you to get that close because of the fumes, and it becomes toxic at that time. But the crazy part is, we did a tour, a helicopter tour with the doors off, and the pilot was like, "Do you guys want to go into the craters?" We're like, Hale's yes. So he got us as close as possible to where it was safe, where we wouldn't be inhaling the fumes, and got us into one of the craters. So we went into an active crater, and he took us into some inactive craters, which we went in deep. And so, which reminds me, we also did a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, but that was in 2022.
That was in 2022.
So I was talking about 2023, not to be, schematics and all of that. I mean,
it
kind of all meshed in together.
Yes.
But after all of that, we got back to Otter Creek, and we were like, holy cow, we got to make some money. So we have to buy storage units. And you remember going into Tampa, our honey hole, and we found the rich bankers unit.
Oh my
Whoa!
Goodness.
Okay.
What an incredible unit. All because I wanted a dresser.
She wanted furniture. And I was like, will this furniture do? It's solid wood. She's like, yeah.
I was putting all my clothes in totes. I had like 3 or 4 totes, and I was like, you know what? This would be so much easier if I had a dresser.
And at that point, we said everything we find worth money, cash, we're gonna give it away at Half Meal Time to Grow. So we bought the Rich Bankers unit. We bought the Secret Spy. Remember Bruce. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he was a ninja.
And so we had some incredible storage units, and then we threw this party called Half Meal Time to Grill
in March of this year.
Yeah, and so we throw this huge party, which by far, afterwards, we were so exhausted, and we went, oh my goodness, we're never going to do this again.
The crazy part is
it was so crazy.
We got kicked out of our own party. And the Levy County Sheriff that
kicked you out is the one that took your report today.
He is the one that came out and
Crook
took my report
violating
today.
The civil protection order.
So I do remember there was about 2 or 3 deputies there at the party, and he was one of them.
Yes, he was one of them.
And he kicked us out.
Kicked us out of our own party, and we were paying him. We were not paying the Levy County Sheriff Office. We were paying him directly for security, and so we had a blast, and we never knew that having people come from around the world would be so emotionally exhausting. And we went, you know what? We're not making any money. Let's throw a party for $75,000. Let's go out with a bang. So we did. And
we had to cut off registration.
Well, the event where we held it couldn't hold anything. Well, we actually packed it out too much as it was anyway. But man, what an incredible experience.
It really was. The furthest someone traveled was from the UK, and she brought her mom. Tracy brought her mom with her.
Her mom
was, I believe, 98
She was in
years
her 90s.
old.
I'm
and
pretty
it was
sure.
her first time coming to the United States, and she wanted to come to the United States to meet us. Just 2 ordinary
people. 2 weird people in Otter Creek, and somebody wants to come from the UK to Otter Creek.
Thank you, Tracy. There she is right there.
Blows my mind. Oh my goodness, there she is right there.
She said meeting you was the best, and I still have my watch. So Tracy got the $2,200 watch.
Because she traveled the furthest.
And Mom got a watch too.
They were so sweet. And I said to Tracy, I was like, will you please read me bedtime stories every single night? And that was part of the cool part.
She does have a cool accent.
Because we met a ton of cool people that we'd only known as screen names before.
Yes. So we only know you guys, a lot of you guys, by your YouTube profile pictures and your names.
So when you see Jamie Bartholomew, you go, well, I know the name, I know the picture, but Jamie was there. Like, now we know yes. Jamie.
Yes.
And
Debbie Farmer. Now we know
Debbie. Going manatee swimming with Debbie Farmer. And so we got to meet people from around the
Sheila.
world.
Thank you, Marietta.
And afterwards we were so exhausted, we said, okay, we'll do one more. We'll do it at 1 million. When we hit 1 million subscribers, we'll do one more party. We're going to have to host it, ourselves this time.
Well, now that we have the schoolhouse,
And no parking.
We're going to have to cut off registration, too, to ensure parking. The
I don't
Sean
know.
Goodman is in the house, says, I'm still emotionally exhausted.
Oh, I'm sure from Christmas. We're going to get there, Sean. We're going to get there, I promise. So we have this half mil time to grill, and it's this amazing experience. And, and I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I think
Thank you, Betty.
Yeah, it needs to be mentioned. We sell a hoodie to benefit kids to go to camp for $15,000.
Where did that number come from?
Do
you remember?
So the crowd was like, "Are you going to sell your hoodie? Are you going to?" And I was like, "I ain't selling this hoodie unless somebody has $15,000."
Oh, because the first one we auctioned off went for that much.
Jackie calls my bluff and comes up with $15,000 for Camp Patmos, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness!"
Darlene.
Jackie calls my bluff completely, and she's like, "God's been blessing me. I want to bless others as well."
Aww.
And now Jackie has and owns that hoodie, which was amazing.
She got to go around and get signatures.
It got everybody's
autographs.
signatures. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. But one of the most epic announcements ever made at that event, which was another highlight of 2023,
was the heartbeat. You guys remember the heartbeat? And then Patience and Christian screaming, "We're having a baby!" And at that moment, we claimed her. We claimed her as our own grandbaby.
Baby George.
Harriet Williams.
Now you know her
She
name.
was there at the event.
Yep, Harriet Williams was there as well.
If you guys got a What the Hales button, Harriet donated those.
Harriet made all those.
Yeah.
Yep. It was
Maria, we got
incredible.
Maria.
It was. Well, we met Maria before at Gatorland, actually. But
Well, I didn't get to meet her.
that's true. You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't.
But she did tell me that she met you and my brother.
Yes.
She says,
did.
when are you going to realize you are not regular people? Regular people don't get the world involved in charitable events. You have a special gift. Aw, thank you, Maria.
Thank you. So, an incredible event with some of the most amazing people from all around the world,
Yes.
and one of the most incredible announcements ever.
And we got to meet Deanna for the first time.
I'm getting there. You didn't read my list.
Okay.
Just hold off.
She's sitting right there. So
Hold off. You didn't read the
Thanks,
list.
Dawn.
Because before Deanna, there's the underwear bandit. And I'm pretty sure Deanna doesn't want to be involved with the underwear bandit.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. So while we're here in Otter Creek, we got an underwear bandit thing going on. Russ the Sus attempts to kick me out of a town hall meeting, and the sheriff look at him and go,
Kim was there.
We've got all kinds of things happening. We got death threats, stalkers, coattail riders, people claiming they're professional journalists, people claiming they're professional YouTubers, everybody trying to get on the What the Hales train one way or another. Man, it was crazy.
It
was crazy.
It has been wild.
It was crazy. But through all of that craziness, whether it was being stalked, whether it's being, brandished a firearm, whether it's attempting to be kicked out of a town hall meeting for the local residents, and it goes on, comes this blossom, this phoenix, this uprising. We hire, who was it again that we hired?
The woman we met for the first time at Half Meal Time to Grill.
That's your cue, not earlier. That was your cue.
Deanna, for the last time, she's not conky.
She is not conky. That is true.
Thank you, Helen.
So out of all of this, we end up actually hiring Deanna, Flippin' Adventures, which I think we were in a live stream, and I was like, Deanna, come on, come to work.
Was it during with Second Sense and the guys?
I'm like, why doesn't Deanna come and work for us? And then she replies something like, well, actually, I think I could. Like, what?
We thought you were joking.
I was like, what the Hales? Huh? Is this serious? And then somehow, some way, actually,
Angela.
I have to reverse a little bit. Somehow, some way, we end up with a 10,000 square foot schoolhouse.
Oh my goodness. That came out of nowhere.
How in the world did that happen?
Yes.
When Well, George is going. So we have to back up just a little bit because it's actually Brett and Therese, Madam Mayor Therese and her husband Brett, and they're in a Wednesday night prayer meeting at Otter Creek Baptist Church. And the pastor says, "Hey, we're going to lose this building. If anybody knows anybody with money," and I think he was saying it tongue in cheek, kind of joking, please, And I get a call from him. He's like, "Hey, I know you like helping, da 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 da. They're in a prayer meeting right now. They're talking about buying this building." I was like, "Well, by the time I get over there, they're going to be on another subject." I was like, "Just give the pastor my number and give me his number."
We were traveling, getting a storage unit.
We probably were normally.
We weren't anywhere in town.
But no, we were in town because I remember being in my boxers in the ranch house when I got the call, and I was like, "I ain't putting pants on for this."
Thanks, Marie. Marie was there too.
So, and then getting no communication, no response, no nothing, calling him and going, "Hey, what's going on?" And then him going, "Well, I'll get back with you. I got to take this before my board," and then getting nothing and us saying, "Yeah, we'll help you with the $150,000."
Not even we appreciate the
nothing,
offer,
not a thanks,
we're
not a
respectfully decline.
Nothing. Horrible, absolutely horrible. In regards to us trying to help them secure this building. Mm-hmm. And then we think, well, they must have it on their own. And then we get another call from Brett and Therese, and they're like, "Hey, the Ark is over there. They're selling everything.
They're having a yard sale.
Because they're going to their new building." And George, we are on our way to a storage unit to film and pick up. Mm-hmm. And George is like, "Well, let's go ask them about the picnic tables." I'm like, "I do not want to go out of the way. We got work to do. We have to do this and this and this and this." George doesn't think about scheduling. I think about scheduling. I'm like, no. But George always gets what she wants. So we show up.
I wanted picnic tables for the ranch for when people come over.
Which is never. We do not let people come to the ranch.
Sure we do. We've had so many people at the ranch, and we're all just standing there. And it's like, wouldn't it be nice if we had picnic tables?
We don't let anybody come to the ranch. Nobody.
We've had you've had your friends come there.
I don't have any friends.
You've had a couple events and then when we had the Hudsons come visit.
That is true, and we have chairs. Mm-hmm. So she wants picnic tables. And then you start a conversation.
Thank you, Maxie. Yes, email me if you want to volunteer. Crafty Jen, thank you.
You start a conversation in regards to...
Look at Crafty Jen's question.
eBay package rank. I'm getting there, Crafty Jen. I'm getting there. And
that's kind of towards the end of the year.
Yeah, that's more in December, November. So... you strike up a conversation, us thinking that the church has the building, they've already secured it, they don't need our help. That's why we haven't heard from them, nothing. And you strike up a conversation.
So much stuff here. There was a lot of stuff to go through in every room. They said every room.
Everything is for sale.
Everything's for sale, every room. And so there was so much stuff. We spent a good hour, I think, just digging, and we love to dig.
Too much
Harriet.
Time.
And then I had asked one of the employees, "How's the new location?" Because from what I heard, they had moved, and I was like, "How do you guys like your new location?" And that's when the door opened of owning the schoolhouse. Come to find out,
literally, they're telling us the church has been screwing us over.
They've been,
and we're going,
yeah, and
what?
They've been dragging everything for months, more than 6 months. It had been like 7 or 8 months, and we thought that the Ark had just listed the property up for sale. Come to find out that that's not true. And that the church has been just dilly-dallying and playing games with the Ark and not pulling anything official. Come to find out they didn't even have a down payment, and it was some empty contract that wasn't even signed or legit. And oh my goodness, it was
wild. It was wild.
One thing after another.
And then she's coming over to me. She's like, "The church is screwing them over," and I'm like, "What?"
It was unbelievable.
So then I come, "Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm your neighbor on the other side." I was like, "What is going on?" Mm-hmm. And so I get the full story, and I tell them, I go, "Listen, you have to 100% confirm to me." I said, "I will pay your asking price. I'll wire the money overnight. But you have to confirm 100% that the church, you have nothing going on with the church.
Right.
I want the church to have it first."
So they gave him a deadline.
And they said, "Oh, we'll go above and beyond that. We'll give the church another deadline. We'll put it in writing. We'll show it to you.
Yes.
We'll blind carbon copy you on it." And gave them extended time. And guess what they heard from the church? And I told George, we're going to hear from them. They're going to ask for our money.
Any day now, they're going to call.
And we're going to help them.
Yes.
And Nothing.
All we heard was crickets.
Nothing. And we're going, oh my goodness. And then George goes, well, I don't even feel bad anymore. Just
I don't. Well, after I found out that it was nearly a year that the church has been doing this to the clients of
it was ridiculous.
Ark,
so we own it.
No, I didn't feel bad.
We own it.
Most people wouldn't.
And I don't think they would have ever done what we're doing to restore it to its original beauty. It would just be sitting here
They didn't have enough people to volunteer to clean, and that's why we offered just leave everything.
Yeah,
we have our team.
We did everything. So we hire Flippin' Adventures, and we get the Kool-Aid Man himself. Oh yeah, Brian running through walls. Boy, I don't know if we got permits for all that. Did we get a permit for the Kool-Aid Man? I'm not sure.
Well, maybe someone can go to the courthouse and find
maybe
out.
You should go to the courthouse and see if there's a permit for that.
Wait there for hours.
Yeah, have
to
fun.
Get your answer.
Have fun. Have lots of fun.
So when we had Christmas in the
By the way, I'm not talking about fun employment because that's a big difference than refusing to work for a living. So, but keep going.
Perfectly capable adult that chooses not to work.
Well, I wouldn't call it an adult. I would call it a child.
A man
trapped
child?
in a...
So...
I wouldn't call that a body either, but keep going.
What was I going to say? Oh, so when we had Christmas in the Creek, we went around the room and just kind of talked it out, and I can't remember what we were supposed to talk about. But when it was Brian's turn, I started tearing up because I feel like he's my kid too. He reminds me so much of my son.
He's the same age as our... Well, he's a little bit younger than our oldest.
Yes, so our oldest are both 24, and Brian just turned 21. So he's close to our kid's age.
He's closer to Jason's age. Yep.
He talked about how his life was before he met us and how it's changed his life and has done a complete 180, and how his life used to be dark and he would wake up angry, and now he finds joy and purpose in life, and that was just very touching.
Which he's struggling with some allergies right now, so you can keep him in your prayers as well. So I said, hey, do you want to work tomorrow even though it's a holiday? And he said, well, let me let you. I was like, just take it off.
I have the medicine for him.
We'll go back Tuesday.
Medicine,
we'll see what we'll do on Tuesday. But hiring Deanna or Flippin' Adventures, huge.
Yes.
And then hiring Brian.
Brian just happened to get lucky because we typically don't hire like that on the fly.
Yes, never.
And Grandma Gail showed up. She's like, she told Brian, I want you to meet Jeremy.
Grandma Gail shows up, rocks our world.
With this awesome story.
Now, that's before we had the gates up, which we have learned, very valuable lesson. Gates need to be up because people think they have free access to you, which you can't have free access to a person that needs to work for a living. We literally need to work for a living. If we don't make money, we can't pay our bills. And so, but Grandma Gail comes breaking it all down.
And tells us the story of how she used to go to school here.
And we're just like, all right, let's sit down. It's break time. Tell us more stories. It's like every time Grandma Gail comes, tell us more stories. Tell us more stories.
She is a really good storyteller. And my favorite story that she shared was she was the very first year that integrated the black school
integration
with the white school, and how they were greeted at this school by the white students when all the black students came here, and it was just incredible to hear that story.
Racing up and down the hallways,
what a great part of learning about the history of this particular building.
Huge. And so she's like, I want you to hire my grandson. And I tell Brian, I'm like, give me a resume. And he does not give me a resume. I'm like, I need a resume. He gives me nothing.
I think I even cued him like, hey, I can help you type up that resume.
And so finally I'm like, man, we got so much to rip out of here. I was like, you know what? Just show up. I told George, I was like, well, we'll see how he does. Yeah. Just show up. And then I got him running through walls. I'm like, do a Kool-Aid Man thing. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, all right, you're in. You fit. You're in. So huge in regards to adding to the team as a whole.
Yeah.
Like nobody anticipated having the schoolhouse or having Deanna here or Brian here and all the things that are going on here.
Both have been a complete blessing.
And
for the team.
We needed stuff for the schoolhouse. Do you remember when we bought the world's biggest safe in Florida? I flew down to buy a unit with Blondie, with Rudolph, with Randolph. And the world's biggest safe that we still haven't gotten the combination for, that we probably should do that sooner or later.
Well, somehow you and Brett moved that safe on your own.
I have no idea how.
On a hot day.
I have no idea how. But by far, One of my most memorable purchases in a storage unit was in 2023 here in Florida. And look how that purchase has already been used to enhance and to bring joy to thousands of kids.
Oh my
this
goodness.
Christmas.
So many kids were looking like, is that real? And touching Blondie's fingernails, and Jackie was guarding Blondie. No doubt about it.
Blondie
became Santa's VIP. And
so we go from one of the best storage units to one of the worst ever, where we get scammed out of over $8,000 by Gary Allen for his glory storage.
And that wasn't even here in Florida. That was back.
This is in Ohio.
Back north.
It was in Ohio, in Reynoldsburg. So we have one of the greatest units and we have one of the worst units, which then turns out to be one of the greatest outcomes. We get all of our money back.
Yes.
We get all of Jesse Clear Thrift's money back that he scammed him out of as well. And he is currently under investigation. I don't think... Or maybe I did. I think I did share recently a conversation with the investigator up there and what was going to happen with him. But I don't have the finalization of what exactly has happened to Gary Allen yet. But the investigator swears to me up and down that he has learned his lesson. He's so scared right now. Well, he should be. He should be. He's stealing from people.
Right.
He's literally taking...
He's been doing it for years.
The food off of people's tables, which I would assume he wouldn't be okay with if somebody did that to him.
Right. The worst part is him throwing his wife under the bus.
Oh my goodness.
Whether that was true or not.
I mean,
Either way.
I know George would throw me under the bus, but him throwing his wife under the bus?
Wow.
Would you throw me under the bus?
And
or would you just push me out in front of it?
My Jeremy handles all that.
She'd go, whoop! And she'd be like,
Debbie.
Jeremy, just stop the bus! Superhuman
I wouldn't
strength.
throw you under the bus because you and I wouldn't run a scam like that.
No,
we have
definitely.
too much to lose to be doing anything
never,
like
ever,
that.
ever. Do all things with integrity.
Yes.
All things. Everything you
It's
should
not
be doing
worth
with integrity.
it at all to do
Everything
anything
you should be doing
scammy.
with integrity. And that's one of the things we try and do on the YouTube channel is when you give towards certain things, we try and make sure you always see the outcome. Now, you can't, for example, we couldn't make it back to Egypt for the book bag drive, but we did later share videos from Aunt Camellia George, even though it was all in Arabic and we couldn't translate it for you. But we couldn't make it back. Number one, I broke my foot. You were sick too. You were deathly ill. 2023 was rough for you.
Oh my goodness, my health took a decline, and
Yeah,
I
we were
was
trying to-
in the
you got your
ER
pick.
so many times. I ended up with a PIC line, and
That's true.
And I managed to be sick free for almost an entire year, and then Christmas in the Creek.
Man,
Christmas in the
we're not
Creek.
there yet. Look at
But
the
I've
list.
said it, but I've said
You're
it.
jumping 3 ahead. Look at the list. She's jumping ahead again
But
because
we've already talked about me getting sick at Christmas
because
in the Creek.
Pepper was born then. Oh man.
So Pepper was supposed to be a Halloween baby.
Yes. Halloween and a month early.
And she had Pepper 5 weeks early, which is when I had my son. I had my son 5 weeks early, pre-me.
She was so
She was
cute.
teeny tiny.
Oh, so tiny. And they let us, I couldn't believe it. Like when we went to go visit, I didn't think Christian patients were going to let us hold Pepper. And they're like, come on. And I'm like, what? Really?
I thought Pepper was going to be in the incubator and we were allowed to put our hands and touch her that way, but they actually took her out of the incubator and we were able
just
to hold
her. Hold her. I'm like, okay.
And I was so afraid I was going to drop her. She was so tiny. Like a little
I wasn't afraid to drop her. I'm too big. She was too small. I'm like, I could hold her like that.
And now she's got a baby bod, like a dad bod on a baby.
She's got her little belly. She's got her little milk belly. She's so cute. Which I know a lot of you are going, when are we going to get to see the kids and see Pepper again?
We want updates on Patience and Christian.
I will get to see them very soon because there's another contempt of court hearing January 10th. So I'll be back up north on contempt of court hearings on those two. So I'm going to get to see the kids and Pepper without a doubt.
So he can give you an update on them then. But we have released member only videos.
Yeah, member only videos
of them opening up the gifts that
all
you've been
their
sending.
Christmas gifts and things along those lines. So it's been a ton of fun. But Pepper was born, changing the world as we know it. So That was
so can I
pretty
share
huge highlight.
Can I share what Belinda gave us for Christmas gifts?
Yeah, but they're at the house.
They are at the ranch.
So, yes, you can.
Or should I wait till next week?
No, you should go ahead because you already mentioned it. So you might as well just go ahead and tell them what she did.
So Belinda,
Mrs. Claus, the Mrs. to the Santa Claus,
made Jeremy and I his and her gift. And because we've claimed Pepper as our own YouTube grandbaby, she made us customized fleece blankets with pictures of Pepper.
Not small, huge.
So Deanna was a part of this gift making.
Oh, beautiful.
And she reached out to Patience
was too.
And Patience is the one who sent the pictures.
I was going to say, how in the world did she get these pictures? I didn't know they had this whole thing going on behind our backs. Because I'm looking, Georgia showed me the blankets from Belinda. I'm like, holy cow, how in the world? I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I'm thinking in my head, I'm saying out loud, oh, she's so cute. And then in the back of my head, I'm going, how in the world Belinda get these pictures? Like, we don't share Patient's social media on purpose. We don't share their social media information.
You'll show pictures here and there. But Belinda did
but
the
we
same
don't
thing
show
for
their
Deanna.
contact social media information, very much so on purpose. It's for their own protection.
Yeah.
Like people ask, well, Jeremy, why don't we see kids and things along that? They don't need to be a part of social media.
There's a rhyme
They
and
need to
reason
have
for
a
certain
normal
things.
life. There's always a reason. They need to have a normal life.
Yeah. So totally unexpected gift. I told Belinda, oh my gosh, you didn't have to. I did not expect this. So sweet.
Cute. So cute.
Yeah. So now Jeremy can travel with Pepper.
Which I'm telling you, I'm going to go see Pepper just in a couple weeks here because I have to go back up for court. Anyway, on contempt of court for them to continuing to violate over and over and over on a daily basis.
5 pounds, 5 ounces is perfect, Angela. I think everyone should
the
have
civil
a baby
protection
that's
orders.
Small. Welcome, Julia.
So then, not only was Pepper born, but we had peacocks.
4 of them.
Remember when we had 4 baby peacocks?
Yes.
And then what happened, George?
What they would do is they would jump through the
bird
netting.
Aviary
In the
was
bird aviary.
finally finished.
Yes, Debbie, thank you.
That George made me have built.
Yeah,
So,
because up north the coyotes are getting our chicken.
like we don't have bobcat right now down here.
Here in Florida, it's the bobcat. There's no winning.
No, we can't win.
So-
There's a predator around. We have predators across the street too, but
So the baby peacocks learned to jump out of the aviary through the netting, and then they would go.
Because it's a 2-inch knot net, so it's a 2-inch hole.
And
it's
they
a
fit
knotted,
perfectly in
and
there
the
as
babies
little.
could fit out and jump back in.
And then Mom would watch them, and she would make this weird chirping noise, and then they would go eat bugs, and then they would come back to her when she would call them. Well, the week that we went out of town to go to Virginia, I come back and there's only 1 of the 4. So 3 of them, they were getting bigger at this time. I want to say 3 of them jumped out like they usually do, and then got too chubby to get back in, and then couldn't figure out how to get back in.
And we weren't there to
there.
scoop them up and get them back in. There were a couple times we chased them back in the doors, but
Yes.
we were on the road for a couple
We went
days.
to the O-Light.
Oh, that's right.
went to the O-Fan Day thing.
The O-Light Festival. That's right. And we weren't there for a couple days. Which peacocks, they can go on their own. They don't need you for really anything. I mean, food and water-wise, they can go weeks without seeing a human.
And there's a lot of wild peacocks here in Florida. So people see wild peacocks all the time, and they just live off the land.
The way God intended.
What I'm thinking happened is that
They snuck their bodies out, but then they couldn't
figure out how to get
sneak
back
them
in, and then they got stuck because they ate too many bugs.
Or they went, peace out, Mom and Dad!
Thanks. Or they flew away.
That, to peacock heaven. That could have happened as well. So baby Pepper was born. Baby peacocks were born, which they're all doing great. Christian goes and checks on them twice a week.
Yes.
And takes care of them. And then we had another incredible ending to the year. Christmas in the Creek.
Even if it rained. It
In
was still incredible.
the rain.
And people are still talking about it. One of our neighbors,
So much joy.
He shared with us that his students couldn't stop talking about it in Cedar Key.
Yeah, our neighbor right across the street from the schoolhouse, he said all my students were talking about it, and he texted and he said, you guys did a great thing over there.
Yeah.
And that's not a Creek resident, which we've shared with you guys over and over again. There are precious precious people, generous, loving,
There
kind,
really is.
amazing people in Otter Creek. When you hear us talking about the negative, it is only a handful.
A very small percentage.
And you know who they are already. We've shared with you who they are. And so...
But you'll have that anywhere.
Yep, you're going to have it anywhere. And
you're going to have your bad eggs no matter where you live.
But Christmas in the Creek was by far, I got to say, my all-time favorite Christmas ever. Deanna, is there... You see that silver box right there? And I even got a gift. I got a gift. Thank you.
I got all kinds of gifts.
Okay, but look at this one right here. I know Gina's in the chat right now. Check this out right here.
Kathy said don't forget the ducklings.
Yes, ducklings, lots of baby ducks. I didn't write it down, but yes, lots of baby ducks as well. That was during the summer.
Yes.
All right, so Gina, we got lots of gifts, but Gina ends up bringing... silver bars, actual silver bars,
customized
silver bars,
just for
Hale's
you.
family honor right here. So
That's pretty cool.
She made all these.
Are they all the same, or do they say something different?
It says, "Don't give to George." No, it doesn't say. They're all the same. So Gina comes up with these silver bars, which. We enjoy silver.
Welcome, Deborah. Deborah Thomas just became a super fan.
Oh, did she really? Nice. Yeah. So, just the outpouring of love and things like this, customized things like that. But then you had even children coming to Christmas in the Creek bringing molasses cookies. I mean, it was just
customized cookies.
This one.
Moles.
There were so many other gifts given.
They're too cute to eat.
There are so many other gifts given. This one just happens to be. Actually, I have two of them near me.
Jackie gave you that one.
Here's another one Jackie gave me.
Didn't she
found
that
it in a storage unit? They just happen to be right next to me right now, and there were many other gifts.
Those are cool.
Many other gifts, and by far the most memorable, incredible Christmas I've ever had the opportunity to be a part of.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I look forward to touching more people's lives with a positive impact in the future.
By the way, if you're watching and you've lost something during Christmas in the Creek, we have created
we have a lost and found
box.
And there's a lot of stuff in it.
And so if you're missing something, it's here. It's here. Send us an email at whatthehales@yahoo. Let us know. Give us a description of what you think you lost, but there's a lot.
Somebody lost $40 and Brian found it.
Really?
And he goes, "What do you want me to do with this?" And I'm like, "You just got a bonus." I'm probably the one that lost it. So I probably did. I'm probably the one that lost it.
Probably.
I was like, "Man, we got to clean up all this garbage out here." He's like, "I just found $40." I was like, "Man, you get a bonus."
Nice. That's a nice find. Welcome, Megan.
What an incredible
Jessica
year.
Kruger says the aqua umbrella is mine. Yes, actually, I set that aside in
got
your
it already?
office.
All right.
So it's in
Deanna
Deanna's
has
office.
it. Deanna has it. There's our first claim to lost and found.
Yeah. Actually, Belinda was the first one. Her umbrella.
Oh, Belinda's umbrella. Now,
So we found
for the number one highlight of 2023.
drum roll.
Deanna packaging her cell phone, sending it. What state was it going
Arizona?
to? Arizona.
Missouri.
Missouri.
I don't even know where that is on
an
the
eBay
map.
package. Oh my goodness. Now, there have been some epic storage units that we have bought this past winter here in Florida in 2023, but nothing outdoes Deanna packaging her cell phone and sending it off as a little bonus.
Good thing you had me call before we went to the post office.
Oh my goodness, good thing the battery wasn't dead.
We were on our way to the post office, that's why you were calling.
Oh my goodness. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, we had the Sean Goodman help with the storage unit this year, and he helped for the first time last year, right? Or was it 2 years ago?
That dude is lucky. I'm just telling you. If you ever have an opportunity to have the Sean Goodman at your storage unit, lucky. Leprechaun.
Well, what if it's Deanna that's the
Leprechaun.
I mean, technically Deanna was there, so what if
maybe they're all lucky.
Our lucky charm.
Maybe they're all lucky.
Regardless whether she packages her cell phone by accident in an eBay package.
Which, by the way, I know the Sean Goodman. I think I told Sean this on the phone the other day. that unit with the garbage pail. There's a box and it's labeled sports cards and garbage pail, which is Garbage Pail Kids. I think it comes up in another 2 weeks or so, and I can't wait.
Or would you rather not share that?
Well,
Sean's telling us
really
to stay
like
out
that.
of Tampa.
Sean told me, he said, you need to leave Tampa. I'm like, never.
So now he's itching to get units online.
Okay. It's January 18th. 17 days.
Okay.
17 days, 16 hours, 5 minutes, 48 seconds. I got my eye on it, and it's not in Tampa, so we're good. We're good. We're okay there. Although I am looking at a few others in Tampa, but Sean has an ability to get a lot of the good ones. But we've got a lot of great storage units, but the stuff that we find, it's not as impactful that the memories that we make with the people that have been here on the property, the people that we've gotten to meet from around the world. I mean, that stuff stays with you forever. Yes. And so what a crazy year, but what a good year. Things that I don't think any of us, if you ask Deanna, which she's sitting right off to the side to us, but if you ask Deanna, hey, did you think any of this was going to happen in 2023? Probably no.
Well, let's ask her what her memorable moments of 2023
it's probably becoming a minister in Otter Creek. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
By the way, there's more.
Are you allowed to share that?
There's more than one minister in Otter Creek. As a matter of fact, most of the people in Otter Creek are now ordained ministers.
Yeah.
And they didn't do anything with a pole.
Is Brian on that list?
We're still working on Brian, right?
I remember if Brian did it or not.
Trying to get Brian ordained as well as a minister. That's one of our goals for 2024. We want to get Brian as an ordained minister in less than 30 seconds.
The Sean Goodman is one.
The Sean Goodman is an ordained minister.
Welcome, Janelle.
Yep, in less than 3 minutes. But we want Brian to beat his record. Less than 3 minutes, the Sean Goodman is now an ordained minister.
I think
who visits
Sean has two.
Otter Creek.
One is under the name The Sean Goodman, and the other one is under That Sean Goodman.
That could be. That very well could be.
Thank you, Tricky Chi. We'll keep your family in our prayers.
All right, 2024. What can the people expect to see in 2024?
For us to retire.
Okay, I can guarantee you 100%, everybody's been begging to know, court update, court update, court update.
Thank you, BC.
So what I can share with you right now is that George and I have been putting all the videos together. You're going to see live court footage, okay? We have all the videos of court as well. And you will see all of that, and it'll be probably here. It'll absolutely be in January for sure.
It'll be in 2024.
But what we're trying to do is put it all together so you can seamlessly go, oh, this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And so all of those things will absolutely be happening. But other than that, Wendy. Because that's what they keep asking. Other than that, what are some of the things they might see in 2024, George? Of course, we never knew what was going to happen in 2023.
We never mentioned how we restored the love here in Florida. So we're hoping that we can restore the love some more in 2024.
We would love that. Giving
storage units back to previous owners.
Absolutely love to continue to do that. We don't give
storage units back to anyone.
It's becoming very difficult to do that now because they took live auctions away. And so,
correct.
So normally when you get a unit, it's usually death, detention, prison, and divorce, and there's a fight and an argument. And so with live auctions taken away, it's very difficult to actually find those people. When they were at live auctions, we would just go, okay, just sit back, we'll buy it for you. Yeah. We'll do whatever you need. And so they would show up at the live auctions, and it was so much easier. Sometimes we'll get lucky,
and we can find them on Facebook and contact them that way.
We did that once in 2023 with Miss Mary. Yeah. Yes, we did. We gave her everything she wanted back.
Well, the one thing she really, really wanted back were the white skates that her boyfriend gave her,
the skates.
And we were able to find them.
And obviously the 3 urns as well, but the skates, yes. And so we by all means want to do as much restorage of the love as possible. We don't take the aspect of social media and the influence that it has with it lightly. We want to be able to do good things for people, and so to use it as a medium to do good things for people. Yeah. There's plenty out there doing bad things, and you can see it and saying bad things and continue to do bad things or trying coattail ride. But
Jackie just gifted 20
thank you, Jackie.
memberships.
We miss her, man. We miss the whole crew. My goodness. My
really
goodness.
It was
so much fun.
Such a fun time being with everybody.
2024, we're going to go visit Jackie. We're going to stalk Jackie, and we're going to go buy property right next to Jackie. And
in which state? Because she has two home. She does home.
We already
bases
talked
in 2
about,
states.
but we ain't sharing that with everybody, or everybody's going to stalk her
that's
too
why
with
I
us.
didn't mention the states.
We're going to be Jackie's stalkers. And by the way, we're joking. We're not stalking anybody. But Jackie has a beautiful piece of property where nobody is at, and
We'd like to visit
she
that
made
piece
it
of
sound
property.
extremely tempting. Like, is there more property? She made it sound extremely tempting. That's for sure.
Some other things that are going to be happening in 2024. We hope to get every room painted in the schoolhouse.
Yes.
All of
Whoa.
Shelves.
Do you have a permit for that?
Yes.
Shelves.
Pallet racking. We want painting, pallet racking, you name it.
The pallet racking.
Do you have a permit for that?
We were there for a second,
Well,
and
hold a
then
second.
for whatever reason, we didn't get it.
We didn't get it, but we're still looking for it. Are you
Yes.
sure? Are you sure you can do this stuff? You with a permit? What?
Does Levy County require permits for painting?
Does
I mean, P.
Does
P
Levy
for
County
painting, P
does
for
Levy
permits?
County require a permit for anything we've done?
Whoa!
Nope.
Marilyn Raby's in the house.
Oh,
I'm a
we were
super fan.
just talking about Marilyn Raby earlier
We're
today.
hoping that Marilyn comes down
How
to
much-
visit in 2024.
How much we miss Marilyn. We do miss Marilyn.
Yeah.
George was
She
just
was
saying
supposed to be a part of the song.
George was just saying, she's like, man, I would take Marilyn over Turtles any day.
Yes.
Any day.
Yes.
She's like, bring Marilyn back. And there was Marilyn. But we've met so many. So we got to meet Marilyn Raby, who sucks dry gravy at Half
Yes.
Meal Time to Grow as well. And like we were saying, we've met so many great people from around the world.
We really did, yeah.
So it would be nice as a goal for 2024 if we finally hit 1 million subscribers and we could retire. That would be good as well, because I think we're ready. I think we're beyond the point of being ready. In 2024, I will share with you. I mentioned this at the opening, but I want to share this again. So this is not a joke. I know 99.99% of the things that George and I
Welcome,
say,
Carol.
even when they're to
Happy
each other,
New Year's,
is
Bud's
a joke.
Adventures.
This is not a joke, okay? We have the 6,000 emails. We have it all. And we've shared some of that. We have the French toast casserole recipe. We have it. And one of the things that George and I want to do is utilize that. We want to take what people did for bad, and we want to flip it over, and we want to use it for good. Now, I can straight up tell you it cost me over $5,000 to get all of this, all the public information, all the everything,
Jeanette.
everything with the town of Otter Creek,
Thanks,
and everything
Marilyn.
that I have.
Happy New Year.
It cost me just a hair over $5,000. But that's not the emphasis. What we want to do is to be able to publish that, like you would publish any book online, and then you could download that ebook, and you can have all of that information. And then what happens is we would actually sell that to you. No, you can go, it's public information. Yep. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to spend $5,000 in Otter Creek to get all that public information. But you could purchase it from us, and what we'll do is we'll
Welcome,
take
Shelley.
that and we'll apply it to the good.
Thank you, Angela.
So again, all of this corruption, all of this manipulation, all of this hate, bigotry, all of this that they did, we want to take that bad and we want to turn it around into a good and utilize that for Christmas in the Creek. And so we're gonna get to a point where we announce that as well, to where it can be downloaded, it can be purchased, and all those funds will be utilized for Christmas in the Creek 2024. Because the Hudson mentality is back to stay, not the Russell mentality, the Hudson mentality. And so that will be one of our goals for Christmas in the Creek, as well as we continue to build and think bigger this upcoming year.
Welcome, Debbie.
Other things that they can expect in 2024.
Oh, jeez.
Will I finally get goats?
Will I finally get an actual working toilet where I don't have to manually fill the tank?
Probably not. Okay, I do have a plan. All right, so she's talking about the ranch house, and we live
Minimal.
very minimal.
Yes.
And you may even say crude, depending on who you are. You may say we live.
It's roughing
crude.
it.
It
was
is
a
roughing
hunting
it.
cabin.
And somehow 11 people lived in there. But it is crude. It has its issues, and everybody.
There's nothing fancy. About
Everybody
it.
wants to know, why
Thanks,
haven't you
Gina.
built yet? Why haven't you built yet? If you've seen what goes on in Otter Creek, that's why we haven't built yet. And so we have our plan. We know what we want to
Thanks,
do.
Renee.
And I think we absolutely are going to wait until the water comes from Bronson and the sewer goes to Bronson before we do build. But with that comes a home that one thing breaks and you break two more things trying to fix that one thing. And so if you recall that Otter Creek was charging us for tens of thousands of gallons that we never used. And so we literally cut the pipes off, replumbed so you could see all the plumbing to prove that there was no leak. And there was no leak. Now, doing that, we set ourselves back even further in regards to the adjustments we need to make. We now don't have a flushing toilet. We don't have cold water in the kitchen.
No, it flushes. You just have to manually fill
put
the tank.
Water. Now, I did, instead of the bucket system we've been using, I did go ahead and I hooked up the hose, and it's coming through the window, and now we just spray it with a garden hose. So that's an upgrade.
Lots of bubbles.
I thought she would be happy about that. I was like, that's an upgrade right there.
Danielle Oatmeal just sent $5 flushing for the George.
Oh my goodness. Really, I got tired of George not going and filling the buckets, and then I had to keep going and filling the buckets.
That was his job.
I'm like, forget this. I am bringing a garden hose in through the window. And that's what's going on right now. Now,
so that's been an adjustment as well.
I do have a plan. I do have a plan to get the cold water back, but it's going to do a lot of digging underground, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And so I actually have to be ahead 2 or 3 days in videos to be able to take the time to do that. And we're not there. It's either she gets a toilet that normal flushes, or you all get mad because you don't get a video.
Or we just spend all our hours here at the schoolhouse, which has flushing toilets.
Multiples. That's what I tell them.
I get 3 toilets to choose from here.
Like, just jump in the car, go around the corner.
I could take a shower here if I want to. I could do laundry here. I actually did laundry yesterday. I found a brand new comforter in one of the storage units. Never been opened.
We used it.
A king-size comforter. I brought it here to wash because the washer and dryer we have at the ranch are
well,
just the
you
smaller.
Used it. I slept on the couch. You slept in the bed.
Yeah.
You used it.
I did. So it was nice.
So, other things that you may see in 2024, Ken. Like, again.
Hopefully we can catch the bobcat in 2024.
Well, hopefully.
A lot of people are wondering about
hopefully
the bobcat.
We've caught the bobcat Sue right now, but I don't know. We're not there. But there may be more property, so it should be
$2 money for the 2-inch line for the toilet.
No kidding. It would not shock me if we purchased more property. But I've shared with you over and over and over again, real estate is the greatest investment you can make. Greatest investment you can make. And so
welcome, Diana.
I would not be shocked if we bought more property in Otter Creek. I wouldn't be shocked if we bought more property in different areas of Florida. I wouldn't be shocked if we bought property next to Jackie.
Who knows? We might own a church next. 100-year-old church.
Who knows? I mean, honestly, who knows? But I would not doubt that we purchase more property. I'm sure the property will probably increase our property holdings in 2023 or 2024. Which, how many did we
Thanks,
bought?
Robert.
We bought 2 properties in 2023 that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, we bought 2 properties in 2023.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I wouldn't doubt that we purchase more property. Our goal is to continue to bring attention to more mission style work.
Yes.
And with people with needs and to rally people around to help them. And so
and to pay it forward and to see you guys do the same thing and share your stories with us.
So the goal is to, there are people that try and quote God's word and say, hey, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing as far as giving. And they go, how dare you film all this stuff? Well, there's also the aspect that you need to stand up and you need to lead, and you got to show people that there's a need, and you got to show people how to do it. And so we take that stance to being the example and showing, could you imagine if you said those things to Jesus and said, oh man, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and da-da-da-da. And yet there's a whole book written about him.
Praying for your JoJo's mom.
You gotta step up. There's got to be an example. And there's got to be an aspect of seeing the need and then meeting the need for people. And so we truly want to do
Mary.
more of those things as well in 2024 if God allows that to continue that door to be open. Other things you thinking for 2024? We haven't discussed any of this. We haven't talked about any goals.
No, we haven't.
I don't really do New Year's resolutions.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about New Year's resolutions, but those go out the window. Like that diet you've been saying you were going to
I'm starting tomorrow. I'm
You've been
starting
saying that
tomorrow.
For 3-4 years now.
And I always start tomorrow. I start exactly when I say I'm going to start tomorrow.
Okay.
But I can't, any other goals? Well, we still have that piece of property up on Kelly's Island that we want to purchase as well. But there's no legal access to it yet. But I do want to put some emphasis into that this year and see if we can get it. I will say that is on my radar to see if we can secure that this year, even without a legal access to it, that I'd still like to purchase it and just secure it. That's very much so on my radar because I was just talking to my buddy Dave about that probably 3-4 weeks ago.
Debbie Vaughn says, I'm moving to Tubetown.
Yes, Tubetown, baby.
2024.
Your Honor, you don't understand. It's so much bigger. They're trying to silence me. Tubetown is coming.
Oh, how about T-shirts for 2024?
That's all you. I'm not in the T-shirt department. I don't do anything with T-shirts.
I would actually like to see new designs for 2024 on our What the Hales merch.
Otter Creek merch?
Possibly.
Okay.
I mean, Deanna likes creating merch, so maybe Tracy Lee sent $5
for the toilet fund. Oh my goodness.
I have a toilet.
There is a toilet.
It's not a bucket. It's not a 5-gallon
bucket. There's a garden hose in it now.
It's an actual
toilet. We went above and beyond to prove that Otter Creek was stealing from us, and so this is part of us having to go above and beyond to prove Otter Creek was stealing from us. It can be fixed. It's not an easy fix, but I have a plan. Just it's the aspect of time. I will get there eventually. Yes. It's time.
Yes.
Yeah, it's time. But getting the schoolhouse all cleaned up and getting a
before
working
we go
system
back for the season.
Working system for eBay and pallet racking and storage for Christmas in the Creek.
Racks is huge.
So, but cleaning and floor maintenance and just painting.
Santa's Toy Shop is not coming down until we
it's
get
still
those
up.
racks.
It's still up. We're surrounded by it right now. It's still up. I like it.
It really is. It's fun to walk in here because it's like a legit toy store.
Yeah, it is. So those are some of the things I'm sure you're gonna witness in 2024, and I'm sure that. Boy, it's Otter Creek. There's twists and turns around every single corner. You never know
what the Hales is going to happen.
You never know. And we don't have any of these issues up north.
And you can't make this stuff up.
As a matter of fact, potentially up north, I probably shouldn't even mention it yet, but potentially up north. Well, we've already been a part of something up north that you haven't seen yet, and we've had conversations about sharing it on the platform, and I'm the one that has reservations. It's not the people that we are helping. I'm the one that has reservations about sharing it, and yet that local community would like us to share it, and so there may be something else coming out there as well. But
when the time is right, we'll
timing. It's all about timing. George and I have our hands in so many things that it really is. It's about timing and is it the right time and is it something that we feel like the world wants to rally behind and things along those lines. But one thing the world has done, George, is sent a lot of mail.
Oh my goodness.
Are we doing mail? We're doing mail.
I think we should do mail and then not do the sale.
So all mail, no sale.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me.
I think that's because tomorrow is New Year's Day.
And Deanna is freezing.
And we'd like a partial day off. I think we should do the mail.
There will be no partial day off.
Sale.
You know what partial day off means? She means she's going to tell me don't put out a video. There is no partial day off. That just means we didn't film and I didn't edit or we did film, but she's saying, nah, don't edit. There will be a video tomorrow. What? I don't know yet. We did not film because we took a partial day off today.
We did take a partial day off.
As a matter of fact, this one was laying in bed till noon.
Was I?
Yeah. Remember? I'm like...
It wasn't till noon. It was till like 11:48.
Okay. Oh, till 11:48. And I'm like, hey, you getting
More like 10,
up anytime
no, it was
soon?
like 9:48.
Definitely was not 9:48.
Okay, 10:48.
All right. I'm just going to play the mail song. I'm going to play the mail song because we got lots of mail.
Okay.
We definitely have mail.
Lots of shout outs, lots of mail. We should definitely still do a giveaway.
Okay, let's do a giveaway.
I'm ready to do a giveaway too. So even though we're not having a sale, I still want to do a giveaway. 3 lucky winners.
We got mail. Definitely Mr. Q. All right, there will be giveaways here tonight as well. And there is a lot of mail. Quite a bit of mail, actually.
You want to start off with these?
You can start off with those.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass these off to you as well.
So here's a stack. Here's a stack. When I had volunteers...
I'm going to pass that. You know what? That's probably...
They started a stack of Amazon notes of people that sent gifts for Christmas in the Creek. So I just want to do a quick shout outs for people that sent gifts.
We got lots of mail.
Telescope for Christmas in the Creek. Butter rum for Jeremy. You guys are like my favorite aunt and uncle, even though you're younger than me. I enjoy watching you all. From Perry Murfield. So thank you for that.
Mary Robinson in Los Angeles, California sends Christmas card.
Aww.
Oh, holy
Merry
night.
Christmas from Mary M. Carmarn.
Jeremy and George,
Camarn.
thank God for all of you and what you do. This is a gift from God many people need. And from our love your adopted grandma, Mary.
We have a lot of adopted family members.
We do have a lot of adopted grandmas, which we don't mind.
Ann Nunez sent a gift for Christmas in the Creek. Cindy Hale sent a gift from Christmas in the Creek. Sandra Kelly, Alicia Moore, Kathy Santa Margaro,
Easy
Melissa
for you
Gardner, Michelle Watkins.
You told me you couldn't read.
I'm trying. I've been practicing.
Okay.
Thank you, Catherine.
Elaine Gurio sent a card all the way from Hawaii. Oh my goodness.
Hey now.
It says, Aloha, Jeremy and George, and everyone in Florida. Merry Christmas. Malika Kamiya Kahalahalo. I'll just say that's right. I know my Hawaiian.
I know that's not right.
That was pretty close though.
J&J Family Find sent us a little note from Jenna and Joe.
Oh, really?
We love hearing about and participating in community building events such as Christmas in the Creek. Here's a little something from us to show our support.
Nice. Do you remember what they sent?
No.
But I'm sure they sent something
they sent
awesome.
something for Christmas in the Creek.
They've been finding some crazy good stuff,
so
too.
they're a fun couple that we get to see back in Ohio when we go to live auctions.
Ron and Patty Sutton from Old Hickory, Tennessee said, "Oh, come let us adore him." And it says, "Jeremy and George, my husband and I both believe you are the most loving and caring people. May God bless you for all your generosity, loving Christ." And Grandma Patty on your YouTube. Thank you so much, Grandma Patty. We got an Aunt Patty on YouTube and a Grandma Patty.
Yes. Merry Christmas to y'all. Love you. Lisa McLeroy in West Tennessee. And then we got a gift from Sophie Shank, as in Shank.
Don't be shanking me. Don't be shanking me.
Aloha from Elaine Guerrero.
That's who I was just... I just read the Christmas card from Elaine, and you made fun of me for my Hawaiian.
Oh.
But I've got something here from Phyllis Weatherby from Florida. Look at that. It's for Deanna. There you go, right there. Look at that. It's for Santa. Santa got a letter. Oh my goodness.
Special delivery for
Mr.
and Mrs. Santa Claus.
We're going to set that aside for Santa Claus. We got something here,
Melissa
too.
Gardner, Gino, and Roxanne Rosbreyer from Wisconsin says it was nice meeting you a few weeks ago. Merry Christmas from Heather Camarn, Lynette Rower.
Dear Jeremy and George, we cannot say how much we admire all you do. I do and know that you are blessed and you love by your Lord Jesus. Bob and Phyllis and Lil Joey. Thank you so much, Phyllis and Bob. And Lil Joey. Don't forget Lil Joey.
Bob and Cassie bought some more stuff for the Christmas event.
This is all packages that were open.
Yes.
That all the toys were put out for Christmas in the Creek, but we didn't open them on a live stream.
No, we didn't.
Because they weren't here.
We need to meet the deadline.
We need to meet the deadline to put the toys out on the shelves.
Says George and Jeremy, wonderful thing you're doing for the community. I worked in our county-wide Christmas basket program for 40 years, in charge for 13 years.
Wow.
I know how much work it is, especially for the teen boy gifts. So that's what I sent. P.S. There's cash in the wallets.
Somebody got cash in the wallets. How cool is that?
Wow, cool. Says from Barb Harvey.
How cool is that, Barb? I bet they went home like,
this is the best ever. Or they probably think, I bet they didn't know this was a storage unit find and they didn't know there was cash in the wallet.
From North Carolina. And Jeff, we'll see if we got him here in just a minute.
Thanks, Jeff.
Wishing you both a wonderful Christmas. Francis Rampy. Thank you so much, Francis.
Thanks, Francis.
Thank you so much.
Got a Christmas card here from... Says, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and more great storage units from Elroy Bruce in Highland from the Thrifty Emporium.
We like storage units. Mr. Gail Ben says, happy holidays to the Hales at the Mole Hole. We love and respect what you do. Tony and Gail in Bayview, Wisconsin, Milwaukee area. Thank you so much, guys.
Jeremy and George, this is my first time writing to you. I have been watching your YouTube channel since shortly after the two of you met. Your videos were popping up in my Facebook, and I decided to check it out. That's one of the questions I love asking people. How did you find us?
We don't post videos in Facebook anymore, but we actually deleted all the videos in Facebook.
Your lawyer viewer, Karen B.
Thank you so much. Tara O'Neill, Massachusetts. Maybe you should read where she's from. Where's she from?
Massa.
To George and Jeremy, I love watching you on the YouTube. I enjoyed Christmas in the Creek. It was wonderful watching it. Wish I was able to go, but we live so far away. Happy holidays. Love, Tara and Abby. Thank you so much, Tara.
Jeremy and George, may whomever gets this home hours of fun with it. I know I would have never, being a girl, from Angela Wilson. So this must have been a gift.
It's had to be one of the toys that came right before Christmas in the Creek, but we couldn't open it up on a live stream.
All right.
So the ones that George are reading, there's all the notes from gifts that showed up
Patricia.
Right before Christmas in the Creek, which was on a Saturday.
This is for you.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But I don't know who sent it. There's no note with it.
Well, it'll go on a shelf, no doubt about that.
Right.
Sharon Godwin from
Thank you, whoever sent
Georgia. Says, very Merry Christmas, very Happy New Year. May God bless you both. From your biggest fan, Sharon.
Sharon.
Here, I got these for you.
All right. I can start opening them.
Since you're tall and can't read. From Diane from Pennsylvania. Diane shooby-doop, shooby-dooby-dooby-doop.
All right. So this says Jeremy Hales.
Jeremy and George, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you for all the entertainment and the happiness you bring to everyone. The Christmas in Creek was amazing. Your generosity showed all throughout, reminding people of the true meaning of Christmas, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Diane. We appreciate the encouragement.
This is from Fraser McBurney, all the way from Canada.
For real?
Says, what the hell's my name is Fraser McBurney. I'm 75 years young. I love
wow.
that. And I've been a fan of your videos for years. I hope my gift brings a smile to your face. You and George have done so many things to bring joy to people's lives.
All we do is crack jokes.
This is for you, I think.
For me?
Yeah. It says for the kids' Christmas party or any other
good cause. For the kids' Christmas party or any other good cause. Let's see.
Oh my goodness. Look at all this monies.
Are that foreign? Is that foreign funds?
Says, on one of your shows you mentioned you collect
oh my goodness.
paper money and coins. Well, here is my collection of
We're
paper
gonna
money
apply
and
this.
coins.
We're gonna apply this to next year's Christmas in the Creek.
There's a
we will
$100
apply this.
U.S. bill in there for the kids' Christmas party.
I just found it.
Again, you mentioned
I
you
just
were
found it.
a journalist, so I'm sending you and George and the kids lanyards
that say
saying
Press Pass.
International Independent
we gotta
Internet
keep that
Journalists Association.
Yeah, separate. Don't lose that.
Wow.
So we got to apply
He
that to
sent
next
you
year's.
His money collection, babe.
Man.
Wow, Fraser.
Holy cow, look at
That's
this.
so cool.
Foreign money collection. Look at that. There's a Canadian $2 bill right there.
The Freedom Press lanyards.
Oh, wow.
We all get one.
Check that out. Oh, my goodness.
That's so funny.
Check this out. Check that out.
A journalist.
Wow, thank you so much.
Fraser, that's so sweet of you.
And Fraser, Deanna set that aside. We're going to apply that to 2024. So we know Christmas in the Creek is going to be a big deal.
There's 4 there. So 1 for you.
This is literally press pass.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
1 for me, 1 for Deanna. Who should the 4th one be for?
That Sean Goodman.
Okay.
All right.
Or we can give it to Travis. Tonight's his birthday.
That's true. Tonight is What You Doing Willis's birthday.
Happy birthday, Travis.
I said happy birthday to you.
Birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
All right, I'm going to wear 2 of them for
to
now.
These are like legit. Not like
Man, we could get anywhere with these things. We could get anywhere.
What are we missing?
And we actually are the press. We are the media. We are the press. My goodness.
The next box, this is a big old box.
And the next card is from John and Mitchell Hoffert.
Sandy Tracy from Arkansas.
Fremont, Ohio. And look at that handwriting. Look at that hand. George, can you see that handwriting? Oh, my goodness.
I don't think that's...
Oh, that's not what you said earlier. Dear Jeremy and George, may the wonder of this first Christmas, the joy of God's abundant blessings, and the peace of Jesus' presence be with you always. Love, John and Michelle. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
This is a whole box just filled with different goodies. Says, Jeremy and George, please find different kinds of things for you and the kids. I was ready to ship when we had a fire. We live in a travel trailer full time, but are not able to live in it now. I hope none of this smells like smoke. I don't smell smoke. But then again, my sense of smell isn't that great. We can't tell because we all have the flu, not sure how long. And then anything that comes from Temu should be from me. There is 1 package coming with 2 shirts and a hat for Jeremy. Happy holidays. From Sandra and Ralph Staley.
Thank you, Sandra and Ralph. Dan, I just gave all the butter rum lifesavers to Deanna. Didn't even sniff them. Didn't even sniff them. Holy cow, this one is very, very demanding. Very, very demanding.
Oh my gosh, look how funny. Bathroom sign.
Holy cow, there's some cool stuff in there.
This could be your man cave WD-40 sign.
Whoa! Deanna just gave me some. She said she owes me.
I didn't fart.
Says she owes me. Well, I know you did.
Oh my goodness, glow in the dark.
Cables. Oh, for the cake. Those are. You know what that is right there?
Some socks.
That's a turtle.
I see a turtle. I see a mole. I see a unicorn. Some more
I'm
socks.
getting PST, and the T stands for turtle.
Jeremy, sorry about the box. My grandkids try to get into it.
A neck fan? Oh, man.
Oh my goodness, there's so much in here. Jeremy, here's a shirt for you.
All right, let's see what we got.
Some big old glasses. These would look good on Blondie.
This is a 5X. That's my size.
A sign for being
Feel like
hangry.
I'm getting older. It's more like my warranty has expired and my parts are wearing out. Yeah! That's exactly how I feel.
There's all kinds of stuff in here. Some diamond art.
George, this is...
Here's another shirt for you, Jeremy.
George, this is for you. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Some more socks.
Okay, let's see what we got.
We got some men's soap for Jeremy. You could shower here at the schoolhouse with the men's soap.
I think this might be for you.
It said Jeremy on it.
Yeah, but you're my crazy chick.
Here's a Christmas chicken ornament. Look. That's definitely for you.
This is not for me. I have PST, and the T stands for turtle.
Skin bar
this
for
is
me.
for you. That's definitely for you. Okay.
What a fun box. Thank you so much.
This is from Sandy Staley in South Carolina, and it says, Jeremy, open me now. Oh, no. No, I tell you, open me. Okay, we got Christmas. All right, we missed some of this based on Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Is that Elvis and Santa?
I'll sit. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. We missed some of this before Christmas in the Creek, but don't you worry.
So
Christmas can go year round.
All of these gifts were given to us at Christmas in the Creek. I didn't open them, but I wanted to open them on camera.
Out. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
It says Jeremy.
Thank you so much. There's a what now?
It says Jeremy.
Okay.
On the card. I'm going to open it.
Go ahead and open it. Wow, I opened some others here as well. So we got quite a few. This does not
Jeremy,
say who
thank
it's
you
from.
for all you do. Y'all make me look forward to 5:30 every day, but Sunday. Hugs from Debbie.
Oh,
From
Debbie, thank
Farmer.
you. Debbie Farmer.
She sent you some Albanese gummies, some Lifesavers,
Oh, I was going to start the diet tomorrow.
a rake. This is probably a butt scratcher.
Yes, please.
And then some Crybaby gum.
Mine's itching.
Oh my goodness, look what she got you.
Oh yes.
These
I have to eat
these
those
are
all
our
before.
favorite,
I have to
Debbie.
eat those all before midnight. Because
Here's
tomorrow.
some root beer canny.
Is that really root beer candy?
And then an Etch-a-Sketch. Look how tiny.
Oh, that's a mini Etch-a-Sketch. That has to go to Hale's headquarters and be on the
Okay.
wall.
Thanks, Debbie.
You want this for your butt as well?
No.
All right, just making sure. All right, this is for Cedar Key Food Bank. Love Melissa in Canada. From Melissa Tulch. We got socks for Cedar Key Bank. We got to get these to them this week. We'll get those this week to them.
Yes.
We got a pile for them.
Is there a card in here?
And we got more socks. Check that out. Check that out. Let's see. Is there a card? There is. And these are from Melissa as well. Socks from Melissa for Cedar Key.
I don't know who this gift is from. This was given to us at Christmas in the
Real
Creek.
fruit juice, Percy Pig. Made with real fruit juice. Are these gummies?
Look,
These are gummies.
Look at Cadbury Santas.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even know Cadbury made Santas.
We're going to eat like crazy
Whoever
tonight.
gave this to us at Christmas in the Creek, thank you.
I have to try one.
Okay.
Before midnight. I have to just try one. Cadbury Dairy Buttons. Wait, hold a second. What's a dairy button? There's a chomp. There's a whole bunch of different things.
All right, this card says George on it.
I'm concerned if I dig into this.
From Debbie Farmer.
I'm not concerned anymore.
George, there are no words to describe what you and Jeremy have done for me. Y'all have brought me out of dark places and just at the right time. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of what the Hales family love. Debbie Farmer. Aw, thank you.
Listen, Debbie Farmer flew in.
Drove in.
Drove in, even though I keep saying she flew in.
You're thinking of Gina.
For Christmas in the Creek, Gina flew in.
Look at the little chicken.
We didn't do nothing for Debbie Farmer. Debbie Farmer did everything for the residents of Otter Creek and Levy County. Okay. This is from Debbie Siriasis from Orlando, Florida.
Look, he lights up.
And
this chicken lights up.
That's cool.
Thank you, Debbie.
And there is a letter. Because he lives. No way! Oh my goodness, look at this.
Ooh, who's that from?
Debbie in Orlando, Back to the Future 2, 500-piece blockbuster. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no, look at this one! You gotta be kidding me! Where did she find this?
Again?
Where in the world? Well, maybe this is gonna say where she found it. Okay, hold a second. Let me see.
This is from Grandma Diane. This is George and Jeremy.
Oh, this does not say where she finds it. This is a meat pie recipe.
Oh, you like meat pie.
Oh my goodness, I love meat pie. This is super cool. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
Look what Grandma Diane sent.
Is it food? It's giraffes.
A his and her giraffe.
Babe, face them. Face them. I think it makes a heart. No? Yes?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Kind of.
We just found giraffes.
If their lips touch.
We just found giraffes.
Thanks, Grandma Diane. These are cool.
I think this is going to be for George. What do you guys think? Disney princess. And I'm joking. This is for Christmas in the Creek. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this toy. If you guys send toys, you can send toys throughout the year.
Oh, my goodness.
We're okay with that. We're going to set this aside for Christmas in the Creek for 2024.
I see Elvis. I see Elvis. I'm pretty sure this is from Susan Moore.
Mine is from Matt Timp from Minnesota, eh? The simple things make the difference at Christmas. Stuff. Faith, hope, and love. And he sent Minnesota plate. And a very, very long note. Jeremy and George, I've been watching you YouTube channel for over a year now. And I have a learning disability. I know that my writing is just as bad. You're fine. You're fine. There's a funny part in there. But he says... He says, I like the same music as my grandpa did. Polka! Yes!
Yes!
Polka, buddy.
Love a
Matt,
good polka.
You can't go wrong with a good polka, buddy.
This is from Christine Roman Noodles. Says, Merry Christmas, Jeremy and George.
I already ate her cold cookies. We did.
Did
we
she
finished.
Give you the cold cookies?
Yeah, those were from Christine
those
Roman
were
Noodles.
delicious.
We finished those last night.
Says George and Jeremy, may the light of the Lord shine down upon you always. All my love, Christine Roman Noodles and Richard.
Okay, this is a Christmas gift from the Fernandez family, from Shauna Fernandez. Oh, this... You know what, Shauna, you emailed us and asked if Brian got his gift card.
Okay, well, there it is.
I thought somebody sent him another gift card because I asked George and she said yes. This goes to Brian.
Someone else sent him a
so
gift
Shauna,
card. So that's where the confusion
the answer is
from.
Yes. He's got it right there.
Aww,
there it is.
Look at the socks.
That goes to Brian.
Thanks, Christine. These are going to be good with coffee in the morning. The shortbread.
Brian's going to love that gift card because we already know what's on it. So.
He appreciates everything you guys
He really
send him.
does.
Someone sent him socks. He loved them.
I think these might be... Oh, these are for the Hudson sisters. Look at that. Okay. So this is from Jay Rudnick. And I'm seeing already on the note for the Hudson sisters.
Look.
Holy cow!
Is that 4 bags?
Well, there goes New Year's resolution.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Won't be losing any weight in
from
2020.
Robert and Stephanie Jones from Newark, Ohio.
You will be able to see me gain another 50 pounds in
and
2024.
No
and no teeth. Jeremy and George, after watching Darlene getting turned down at the meeting about Christmas party and hearing the heartache in her voice and seeing the disappointment in Joyce's face in the videos, we thought that the necklaces would help heal their pain because their hearts can be broken. May their hearts never be broken again. We've been watching you guys for a while through the good and the bad and everything in between. Thank you for what you've done for the Christmas party. Made tears come to our eyes. It was amazing. Good job. Sincerely, the Rudnick family. John, Judy, Kelsey from Michigan. This is for Darlene and Joyce for the Hudsons. Thank you so much. We will ensure they get that. Wow.
Kathy Didion sent this. Says George said lifesavers were gone. Thought these might last a little longer. Don't forget to share.
It's going to be licorice. I already know it's going to be
goat
licorice.
Food.
It's what?
Goat food.
Huh?
Small batches, big memories. Caramels.com.
That is not goat food. We're going to open it
More
up.
Caramels.com.
This is caramels.
This is...
Holy cow, that is not goat food, baby.
It's made of goat's milk?
It might be made with goat's milk.
Maybe.
I don't know. Where was she reading that at?
Right there. See, it says goat food.
Greatest of all time. It's caramel. Oh my goodness. I am not losing any weight. I'm in trouble.
Ooh. You want to try one?
Rhonda Witt from Myrtle
Sorry.
Creek.
Thank you,
She
Kathy.
lives in Myrtle Creek. Rhonda lives in Myrtle
Creek?
Creek, Oregon, I believe. All right, let's see what we have here. We've got, Dear Jeremy, I got this notebook for you guys so you could use it in the town meetings or whatsoever. I hope you like it. And, I don't know, I wonder if she says, can I have your phone number? Because I'd like to talk to you. Rhonda! Nobody gets my phone number. I made the mistake of giving that to a neighbor in Otter Creek, and that I will regret that for the rest of my life. So
more lifesavers.
Rhonda,
from Jenny Lunsford.
what I can share with you, Rhonda, is you and I can talk as much as you want on live streams and in the videos. So Rhonda says, take care of yourself. Please continue with your wonderful videos that you make. We will. And this is to George Do Not Bend. I bet it is an Elvis card. I was right.
Nice. Look, two more lifesavers.
Holy cow.
It says from Larry and Patricia Dye Spring. They also sent a bunch of watches for Christmas in the Creek.
Wow.
2 bags of lifesavers, but they were so good.
We are not going to lose any weight anytime soon.
Jesus is the reason for this season. Thank you, Larry and Patricia.
Lori and Randall from Arizona, wishing you the light of his love. Whoa! Check that out. I think that might be a Spaniard. Let's see what we got here. Dear George and Jeremy, since you like foreign money, here's a coin from Panama. It was on the roll of quarters that I got from the bank. I can't wait to watch Christmas in the Creek. Encloses a cute Christmas poem for our seniors, made us laugh. Others will most likely laugh at, too. Our director found it off the internet. Wishing you the best. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay young. Lori and Randall. Thank you so much, Lori and Randall.
There's a bunch of little backpacks from Team.
We got the poem right there. We'll have to read that a little bit later tonight. Okay, we got another one here. Wendy Brown, New York. Downtown Wendy Brown.
From Temu, thank you.
Temu. Their marketing obviously works. All right, Wendy Brown says, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, filled with God's blessing. She made this card. Look at that. Aww. Jeremy and George, may God bless you and all you're doing for Otter Creek. You're the hands of Jesus. We're bring back life to this precious community. Lord bless you both. Thank you so much. How are we doing on pack? Oh, we got a lot of packages.
Susan Schramm from Hollidaysburg, PA.
Mark Hine from Wisconsin. God's love shines at Christmas. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Mark and Buddy. Thank you so much, Mark and Buddy.
Here's some ketchup candy cane.
You can never have enough ketchup.
Says it was a wonderful thing that you did at Otter Creek Christmas party for the children. Have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sorry about the glitter.
There is glitter everywhere right now.
From Susan.
There is a lot of glitter.
And Ziba.
From Ginger Bradshaw in Alabama.
And then she sent me some sour gummies.
You do like that, don't you?
I like Sour Patch watermelon.
Yes, you do. Okay, there's something in here. Let's find out what it is. Let's find out what's tucked
Looks like
in
this
here.
is from Christine Dwight from Iowa, Burlington, Iowa.
There's a letter here that will tell me what this is, but I'm just going to open it up instead. Oh, check that out.
Is this an Aruba plate? One happy island from Aruba.
From Aruba?
We don't have an Aruba plate.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take... All right, what does Ginger say? Dear Jeremy and George, I'm a big What the House fans. I started watching Corn Pusher video and followed you since. I was watching a Sunday night video the other day, and someone sent you some paper food stamps, so I decided I would add to your food stamp collection. Back in the 70s, the store owners were accepted. She sent coins.
Look, they have, like, similar handwriting.
Yeah, they do. But this is Ginger, and that's Christine.
And this is Christine.
So they used to give little coins. Oh, my goodness.
How cool.
The USDA issued stamps and came up with a solution. They started the Food Stamp Coin Program. Wow. My dad owned a grocery store in Manchester, Georgia for many years. My dad owned one, too, which is out of business now. And...
you still have a piece of that grocery store.
I do have a piece of that grocery store at Hale's headquarters. I'm sending 2 of each coin. I appreciate all you folks do. Keep it up. Thank you, Ginger. That is cool. I've never seen that before in my life.
Christine says, Jeremy, I found this license plate at a yard sale. Everything was $1. It was in a large room with a smaller room beside. Both rooms were packed. I went through everything, and then says Christine Dwight from Iowa. She said, it's the thrill of the hunt. It's a feeling of excitement. It really is. Like when you start digging... and the thrill of the hunt of finding treasure. Thank you, Christine.
Thomas James writes a short note. He says, please give to the
cooks.
But I think he means the cooks, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to give. I'm not. So all the cooks that were cooking here at Otter Creek, Tom says, please give to the cooks. You know why. Heck, you're my brother from another mother. He says, P.S. I'm retired, own a school, a ranch of 70 acres, a lot of other things that you're doing. Oh, well, thought I'd pass it along. P.S. I think there's a piece missing. Something's missing from there.
Is something missing?
I'm going to give to the cook. Okay, here you go. Here we go.
All right, here's some socks. It says, for those in need at Cedar Key from Mary Didia.
Oh, thank you, Mary. Mary Dale from Williamsburg, Ohio sent this and says, peace. And wishing you the simple beauty of the season. Love watching you both. You're a blessing. So many people will always have his hands on you both. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Best wishes, Mary. Thank you, Mary.
So this must be more toys
Best
for Christmas in the Creek.
And the Smiths in Kansas.
Too bad Timo doesn't allow you to leave notes.
Yeah,
so that
that'd
we
be
know
nice
who
if they
sent
did.
these.
Jeremy and George, wishing my favorite YouTubers a very Merry Christmas. I enjoyed watching you both out of Five Below. Have a happy, blessed New Year. Much love.
Thank you.
Michelle, Tommy, Cheyenne, Georgia from Kansas. Thank you so much.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
I don't think we ever were, but you never know. We could end up there. Ooh. Martha Stanfill from Texas sent pictures of her baby ducks. Check that out. Okay, there are ducks. Those are our ducks. Those are definitely our ducks. Sent 3 pictures of our ducks. Yes.
What are these? These are root beer floats, candies.
Are you
2
kidding
pounds,
me?
But there's no note of who sent it from Amazon,
Well,
so thank
2
you.
pounds is a little heavy. I might have to sneak one from there.
Okay.
I don't know if Deanna's going to try and sneak one too, but yeah, I'm just going to taste test it just to make sure, Deanna. It's a root beer float. Let me tell you what I think.
I don't think
here.
you've tried those yet. From Kathy Santiamagro. These are some socks. I wonder if these are for Cedar Key. But there's some socks in there. Thank you, Kathy. I'm going to assume that it's for Cedar Key. Are the root beer floats better than just the plain root beer?
Plain root beer is good.
But that one's better? Like it hits the taste buds a little bit different?
You get the root beer and the vanilla. I'm going to have to try a whole bunch more before I can decide. That's just what's going to happen.
He's going to have to eat all 2 pounds. To
There
give
is
you
a
an
giant
answer.
bag here with, let's see, wholesale sock deals. This has got to be for Cedar Key. Look at that there. Wholesale sock deals. I do not see a note, but it's going to Cedar Key. There's a lot of socks. We need to take those tomorrow. We definitely got to figure that out. Get those to them tomorrow. All right.
Ooh.
I know we got other meetings tomorrow.
So Ann Scott made these angel ornaments. So we'll have to put these on a giving tree next year for Christmas in the Creek. It says, please find enclosed 21 lace angel ornaments that I made with all thread on my sewing machine. I hope anyone who wants one can display on their own trees for the reason for the season. All the best from Northern Ontario, Canada, from Ann Scott. Thank you, Ann.
So I think Tom wrote this book, The Chicken Runs at Midnight, and he sent them. No, this is from Jason from Minnesota. And then he sent these books. I'm sure these were for Christmas in the Creek. And we will make sure one of the most inspirational stories of sports and faith ever told. We will make sure these get shared with everybody at Christmas in the Creek. Thank you so much.
Got a Christmas card from Joanne Tolson from North Carolina. It says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks, Joanne.
Wow, that root beer float got a good
Still
aftertaste.
hitting,
It's
still
got a good
hitting.
aftertaste. Deanna and George, this should cover your needs from Mary Wood. Exacto Buzz. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out for you.
It's an Exacto steel blade and requires 4 AA batteries.
Is that really what it is? Whoa! And
Some
pencils. Mary sent pencils and this is a pencil sharpener. Pencil
Thank you,
sharpener.
Barbara.
Thank you so much, Mary Wood.
Verbia Parker.
Thank you,
Says,
Mary.
I know you get so much mail, Christmas in the Creek and all, but wanted to send you best wishes to you and all your crew and helpers. Bless you all for the endless work you are doing for your wonderful Otter Creek. From Annette Mars, all the way from Corpus Christi, Texas.
This one came
Thank
a far
you,
way
Annette.
away. Customs declaration. Some Juliet Morgan, all the way from England. For the kids.
Look at all those Rubik's
For
cubes.
the kids. Check this out. Mini Rubik's Cubes. The original fidget spinner right there. Oh my goodness.
Very cool. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from
George,
Elizabeth.
one of the
Elizabeth Green,
fans.
thank
Do you
you.
remember who made this for you?
I don't know, but I wear
I
them
wonder
all
if it
the
was
time.
Juliet. because you wear them.
I do wear them all the time.
But it looks like she made some as well for the kids.
Nice.
And there's a lot of other things going on. Farm toys. As a matter of fact. Oh! To Jeremy and George. To the Hudson ladies. To Deanna. Christmas never ends here, guys. To Brian and Therese. All right. I'm going to hand those off to Jeremy and George. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. It says I can read it on the air, so.
Okay.
If that's what it says, we're going to go for it. Okay. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And Jeremy and George, we're so happy that the children and I could help out at Christmas in the Creek. We have sent a few things for the children. Even though we didn't get it okay, it'll be used, I promise. I have also crocheted George some new headbands. So she doesn't get... The headbands are for George. She wears them all the time.
I really do.
I have crocheted George new headbands. So it was Juliet. She made them for you.
Thank you.
She made the other ones for you.
Thank you.
She wears them all the time.
I do put them to use, so thank you.
Even in bed, she's wearing them. It's Florida, I'm freezing.
I did that once.
And so she doesn't get cold in the evenings. We're sending all of our love from
Alyssa Moore sent some lights.
That was from
Christmas.
England, right? From
Thank
the
you,
UK.
Alyssa.
All of our love, Juliet, Grace, who is 9 years old, Jack, who is 7 years old, sending all your prayers. Could you please pass the Christmas cards along? Thank you.
Aww.
Absolutely, Juliet.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Deanna is saying thank you off camera as well. So it was Juliet who made those for you.
Look, an LCD writing tablet from the
That's
Claps.
cool.
That's probably for Christmas in the Creek.
I bet you these socks are for Cedar
right.
Key. Look at that
Thank you,
Argyle
the
pattern.
Claps
I
from the
guarantee you
Claps
that's going to be for this whole thing is going to be for them. Cedar Key from Melissa in Canada. Melissa, yep, Melissa sent more for Cedar Key. We're going to go and give those. Do you think they'll be open tomorrow? Probably not. Okay, we may have to wait until Tuesday, but Tuesday we also have some pretty important meetings. The other thing we haven't talked about is State Investigator will be here this week. And so, you may not get a video on Tuesday because we have all-day meeting with the State Investigator. Enjoy your gift. Hi, Jeremy. Sent you the wrong kind, but here's your favorite. Love you guys, Joanne. Oh my goodness.
He's got butterscotch rum for days. Or is that just butter rum?
That's butter rum. Butter rum.
LaRonda said, I hope these get there before the party. I taught myself to crochet.
Oh, I like this one.
I heard her say she wanted to learn how to crochet. If she wants to give it for the Christmas gifts, that's okay too. From LaRonda.
I just seen this, really thought of you both. Think would look great at the Mohole from Shane Cook. Shane, this is incredible. You have no idea how many people think that YouTube or social media is their personal place to share with everything they're offended about. And that's the way they live their life, offended about everything. And really, the only person that cares about what you're offended about is you. So keep it to yourself and be a normal adult. So that's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Henry Topher from Iowa, I think it's Iowa.
And this one's from Grandma Sherry and the boys from California.
Merry Christmas, Kathy and Henry. Yes. Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of otters here. All kinds. Thank you so much, Kathy and Henry. We appreciate it.
Over the chair storage.
Dennis and Gloria Kane, Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see.
Some Starburst suckers.
Oh, we got a letter for Christian and Patience. Since I have to head back for court, I will make sure they get that. we got a really cool thing here. Mary Parker says, Cedar Key people only wearing socks. Well, Mary, you got to go back. They asked for our help with socks and coats. Heaven and Nature Sing. Okay.
This is all for Christmas in the Creek, so we'll hold on to these for next year.
Celebrate the beauty and the hope for peace and then the quiet calm. God has blessed the world with his love.
Thank
Have a
you,
Merry
Grandma
Christmas. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see.
Tracy Martin sent these from Texas.
Perry from Florida, Inverse, Florida. Not far from us at all. Joy to the world.
Oh my goodness, what is
The
this?
Lord has come. Deanna.
Greek seasoning rub.
Deanna, you got another one.
Thank you.
I think this is Willis. I think this is for what you're doing, Willis.
Italian sweet cream cappuccino.
So now we have something to give Willis as well. It's his birthday today, by the way. I think he might be going live tonight.
Fireside coffee.
George and Jeremy, Merry Christmas,
Hot
Happy New
apple
Year.
cider.
God bless Debbie and Vanessa Perry. And says no glitter.
Mocha
Thank you so
cappuccino
much.
Coffee.
You may read on the air.
Made all of these.
Beasley from, I'm not sure where. Let's find out.
Chocolate mint coffee, nightcap coffee.
Oh, Blondie.
Is this instant coffee?
It smells good. These cards were a memory of my mom and her love for the
no.
adorable Coke Bear. This one reminds me so much of your love and giving you share with the others. Keep your faith strong and your heart full always. Love,
Oh,
Jennifer
my goodness.
Beasley.
Look at all
Thank
the,
you so much, Jennifer. We
the
appreciate it.
clothespins.
Utah.
Thank you to Debbie.
Oh,
and Vanessa.
wow. Deanna says
There's
thank you
two
as
of
well,
them.
Debbie and Vanessa. Wow.
Look, there's two of them.
These-
You could tell these were handcrafted.
These are handcrafted. Remember the ornaments that we gave out at the tree at
Yeah.
Christmas? Okay, so these got to be special
Some more
gifts.
ornaments.
Special gifts for the kids.
Wow.
Yep, those are little Rudies.
Tracy Martin sent all
Those
kinds
are
of
not
different-
Randolphs. Those are Rudolphs.
Different coffee mixes and seasoning mixes. Thank you, Tracy.
That is not a bobcat. Because if it was, we'd be in trouble. All right. This is from Patricia Jones for Christmas in the Creek. Patricia, we appreciate it, and we're gonna use your gift for the next Christmas in the Creek as well.
Yes.
So it don't worry if it didn't get here on time. That's okay. Think of it this way: you're early for 2024. You're above the curve of everybody else for 2024. Check this out. Oh, look at that. Enjoy your gift from Susan Rannett. Look at that. We got Christmas cups and Christmas napkins. Thank you so much, Susan. Wow, that's a big box.
All right, this came directly from Amazon,
This is a big old box.
and I do see the note. It says, "Enjoy your gift from Susan Grant."
That was the same. That just happened.
Oh, so more Christmas in the Creek.
More
stuff?
Christmas in the Creek. Merry Christmas.
This looks like cups.
Let's see what we got. These might be just boxes for the... Yeah, these are boxes for the gifts. I see. These are boxes for the gifts. Very cool. Very, very cool. And bags for the gifts.
Oh, these are party
So,
decorations.
We can use these for next year as well. Although I
you.
don't know who sent it. It just says a Michael's return department. So, but we'll use it. We will use it. Boy, George has gotten some packages in here.
I feel like I'm moving in slow-mo.
You are.
Another gift from Susan Rant. Probably more Christmas in the Creek supplies and decorations.
We're more ready for next year's Christmas in the Creek than we were for this year's. That's how ready we are. We know what we're doing now. Okay. This came from Amazon. Oh, look at that. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Look at this.
Oh, this is more. These are
You
Christmas
gotta
cups.
be kidding me. I bet you. Oh
Christmas
my
cups.
goodness.
Thank you, Susan.
Made a scrapbook for Christmas in the Creek.
Nice, nice.
And there's stuff in every... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, there's a note. I should probably stop looking at the art and read the note. Dear Jeremy and George, hope you like it. It's for all your pictures from your Christmas in the Creek. Put pics wherever they might fit and cut some down. Journal whenever you want. Hope you like it. This is from Meredith Bungard. Yes, in Ohio, Warren, Ohio. Merry Christmas. Meredith, my goodness.
This is for Deanna.
Meredith, this is incredible.
This is for you. You want to open it?
This had to be hours and hours of work.
Yeah.
This is a personalized Christmas in the Creek scrapbook that must have taken Meredith days. I would guess days to create. So we can keep our memories in there. That is cool.
So David Peters sent this, says, hello,
Uh-oh.
Deanna, have a Merry Christmas. I think you're a great person, and I'm a fan of yours.
Aw.
I watch you when you're on Jeremy's videos. If you want to talk, he gave you his digits.
Excuse me?
From David Peters.
Excuse me, David?
I'm going to let Deanna
You know, there's an appropriate
open it.
process to this. You have to buy
it's
her
all-
number. You have to buy her number, and
But he gave her his number for free.
her digits aren't cheap. Her digits are not cheap.
Oh,
I can
look.
share that with
We
you.
got some candy canes. We got some candy canes. Dr. Pepper, A&W,
right.
7-Up.
Apparently, Deanna getting the love.
But there's no note, so whoever sent these, thank you.
You know, there is a process, David. And I'm the first part of that process that you have to work your way through.
He's like
just
an
keep that in
older-
mind.
He's like a younger brother.
Keep that in mind. Okay, Tammy, just from Lakewood, Washington, sent. Let's see what. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! It's all falling out everywhere. Oh my goodness! Oh my
Ooh,
goodness!
what are those?
These are garbage
Pail
pail
Kids.
kids. Oh my goodness,
Fancy
Tammy.
little cases.
That's me still today with zits all over my face. Yep, these are fancy cases so that you could never, ever, ever hurt the card.
It's Elmo.
Oh, wow.
This is probably more Christmas in the Creek gifts. Some Squishmallows from.
Oh my goodness! Look at this one, Mole Donna.
From C. Stevenson. Thank
Okay,
you for
now
the
I'm getting
gifts.
it. Moldana, Pepper. Are you guys getting it? Pepper. Okay, now look.
There's a theme here.
Nicole Mole. There is a theme. Nicole Mole and Mole Manny. Oh my goodness. So cool. That's funny.
And Pepper.
Moles and Pepper. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. It took me a second, but I got it. I did get it.
That's funny.
Look at this. There's a baby mole right there. We do love moles here at the Mole Hole. And there was a party of moles.
Oh my goodness! Look at this Elvis Christmas hat. This
And
Elvis Christmas hat.
from Lynette Roar sent a whole bunch of Christmas socks.
George, enjoy
Look
your
at
gift
this,
from
what they do.
Clarissa and Richard from Philly.
Lynette, thank you so much. We will get these socks to Cedar Key this week, okay? We would do it tomorrow, but we don't think they're going to
These
be
are
open
probably
tomorrow.
for Christmas in the Creek.
Yes, those are probably for Christmas in the Creek. That'd be my
Because
guess
Jesus
as well.
loves you. Aw. Yeah, we'll definitely hold on to these for next year. Thank you guys.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, this is probably for Christmas in the Creek. My creative Bible for girls, and then this is a Rawlings. It's something. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know who it came from either. There's no note. But whoever sent it, thank you so much. We'll set it aside for Christmas in the Creek.
This box is
Squishmallows.
from Kay Olson from New York. I see a ton of plushies in there, and then
Those are Squishmallows, aren't they?
it's a different name brand called Fuzzy Friends.
Oh, George. How fat do you think I'm
Look at
gonna
the
get?
cute little puppy.
How fat do you think I'm gonna get?
You're gonna get a lot of cavities. I don't think you'll get.
I just
fat.
had 13 taken care of. From Lori Steele. Thank you, Lori. My dentist loves you. My dentist loves you.
Oh, look, she sent her New York tag. Says my favorite license plate for
Lady
years.
Tammy says, I sealed the box before I put
It's
the note in,
weathered.
so I dented the note via email. I didn't get an
Aw.
auto reply, so it's probably in the... Okay, got you, Tammy. Hilarious, Tammy.
Thank you, Kay Olson.
I should already have suspected that was Tammy with the whole mole theme. that was great. Okay,
Another Christmas card from Kay.
I got an entire Christmas
Wishing
tree
you a Merry
here
Christmas and a magnificent New Year from Kay Olson.
with
Thank you,
lights,
Kay.
a whole tree. Do we know who sent it?
7 feet.
7-footer.
I think it has.
I don't.
Oh.
Whoever sent it, thank you.
That's how it came.
We will use it next Christmas in the creek.
We have like 20 Christmas trees now.
And
Even if you include the little ones.
and we're gonna need more because we're going bigger next year. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness, I see Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah.
I just saw Garbage Pail Kids. You know I love me some Garbage Pail Kids. All right, here I'm gonna set it aside. Oh, I think. Oh,
That was loud.
that was loud. Okay, J and G and all the elves. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses.
Whoop.
Whoop. Whoa! Whoa! Too much information. His cheeks were like roses. Whoa! Too much information. Oh my goodness. From Donna. All right. Merry Christmas, both of you and all your elves. Go back to bed and have a Merry Christmas. That's funny. Okay. So Donna sent Garbage Pail Kids, and it looks like something green. Looks like something very, very... Oh my goodness. Donna sent the suit for Rustasus! Wow.
How big is that suit?
That looks huge.
It looks huge.
It does.
I'm going to hand it off there. Now, Donna sent a whole lot of other things as well. Look at that.
Ooh.
Swiss Miss milk chocolate right there.
We ran out of chocolate during
We ran
the
out of
event
hot chocolate.
right away.
We can put that in the freezer and it'll be good for next year.
Yeah.
We've got lights. We need more lights.
Mini lights.
So this
Mini
year
lights.
we weren't ready to actually do. We didn't have enough lights to do the outside, but by this time next year, we're gonna have enough lights. Look at that. Santa Claus house for all the elves. Thank you so
Very
much.
Cool. The last two boxes, 1 of 2 and 2 of 2, are from
Alice.
Alice Flippin from Tennessee.
You're
And
the
from
only 10 I see.
What I see is a ton of like arts and crafts and sewing supplies. So I don't know if she wanted to donate this and we sell it and then use the money for Christmas in the Creek. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what you're thinking?
Yeah,
Crafts
it's
and
a
art
ton of
supplies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a donation to help fund Christmas in the Creek.
Yes, thank you, Alice.
Wow! Did we actually get through all the mail?
We did.
Looks like.
It almost took us the rest of this year to do that. I feel like we almost took the remainder of the year.
My body aches, so I'm moving slow.
You are moving slow. Oh, I see one more here from Patricia Clapp, Lake Wales, Florida. Maybe I read it all. No, I didn't. And it says, we give thanks for the gifts of family, friendship, and love. Your friends, Tom and Pat Clapp from Lake Wales, Florida. Ooh. And I think we get a family little letter here, too. To What the Hales and Otters.
The Otters.
I hope you and your otters have a blessed Christmas and a happy, safe New Year. Have a happy Christmas with your family and the moles from your friends, Tom and Patty. Stay out of trouble, Jeremy. That's
what they said? Stay out of trouble?
Yes, it literally says stay out of trouble.
Challenge not accepted?
Yeah.
2024, staying out of trouble.
That would be boring, wouldn't it? You are correct. You saw me wearing no shoes. That'd be a boring
holes
2024.
In the toes. You saw the holes.
I have a few holes in my socks.
The moles put the holes.
I do have holes in my socks, and no, I don't buy myself socks.
I buy them.
And George gets mad at me, and
I buy the gold toe. He likes the gold toes.
I rather spend the money on helping people. Socks, I don't really need. I don't mind if there's a hole. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't mind if there's a hole. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, we got to the fan mail.
What was that you just did?
I tried not to cough.
Oh, okay.
We got through the fan mail. Didn't get to a sale, but I promise. I've been saying this for 2 weeks now. We will have a sale next week.
Really?
Yes. Yes, indeedy. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. Want to wish you guys all a happy New Year, safe New Year.
What about your giveaway?
We do. I still want to do the giveaways. So
There's a giveaway, and it's a good Christmas giveaway, New Year giveaway.
All right. Well, you got to figure out what question you're going to ask.
Okay, I can do that because Deanna did her job like she's supposed to when I did not. So
here's the giveaway. So I'll have 3 lucky winners. The trivia questions have come from the least viewed video of the week. And whoever the first person is to answer the trivia question, you have the option of picking one of the 3 gifts.
I got a good question.
Here's a baton for Olight. This is brand new, still sealed. It's like a military green. Here's another Olight flashlight. This is brand new, sealed. And then the third option is a folding pocket knife. It's an oak knife. So if you're first, you get dibs on any of the 3. And then if you're second to tell me what your second choice is and if you're third. So on and so forth. Do you know which question you're going to ask?
Yeah, do you want the answer?
Yeah.
It's the first one. Do you have it?
Yes.
All right. Here's the question. And you can win your own Olights
Yes.
to start your year with. What was on George's mixtape? What did George have on her mixtape?
Let's see the answers come through. It was the first band that I named off. Oh wow, I've got my
They actually know it?
They know.
Whoa,
You guys
whoa.
pay attention.
Don't you know? What's on George's mixtape?
First person to answer the question correctly with
It's
ABBA
a band
is Harriet
that
Williams.
she
Congratulations, Harriet.
loves.
Let me know which of the three you would like.
Nobody could hate.
I held that wrong. Second person to answer the trivia question correctly, that's upside down. Still upside down.
Oh my goodness, she went through all three of them.
Still upside down.
This is my life.
Here, the second person to answer correctly with ABBA is Christelle Krigo.
She shows you everything upside down. She off screen puts her cell phone in boxes. This is my life.
Third person, Christelle, let me know what your first and second choice is. And then the third person to answer correctly is Karen Mayfield with ABBA.
Who was that gave Deanna his digits?
Peter?
Maybe somebody in Minnesota will call you.
Congratulations, ladies. Be sure to email me at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Let me know you are the winner of tonight's trivia question.
I said, whoa, whoa, what a year in Otter Creek it's been. Merry, merry, a new year is scary. Not for us, but for them.
Definitely for them.
Whoa, whoa, what a year with lawsuits all around. Russ the sus, you disgust us!
Especially when he's like scratching his hand, his
Stealing
head.
from the town.
Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Want to thank everyone that sent a super chat, super sticker this evening. Everyone that sent fan mail for Christmas in the Creek and holiday cards. Everyone that became a member, upgraded, or gifted a membership. We appreciate you guys.
Whoa, whoa, what a year with turtles across the street. Run! Run! They got a gun! And tainted turtle meat.
Thank you to our moderators. We appreciate you guys so much.
Whoa, whoa,
What
a
was
year.
your gift?
Whoa.
Ooh, a glass flower.
Will next year be the
You wanna
same? Yeah, it will be if they still
It's a glass rose.
play these messed up games.
We appreciate you guys. We try and release a pre-recorded video every day, Monday through Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
I sang all the verses. What
Oh,
are you looking
okay.
at me for?
I thought maybe you had an extended version.
Whoa, whoa. This is the extended version. It ends right
Yeah,
here.
say goodnight, Jeremy. Just say goodnight.
Good night, Jeremy.
Good night, everyone. We love